Welcome everybody. I am unmuted. Two. Hey, Squabbles,
Oh, we
Monster
are
Hunter
muted.
Story. Yes, you're unmuted. I already made sure you guys were first.
Ah,
Episode 28 of Team Maizutsune, where they went shopping in Iihane, because I now have a knock on my door real fast.
perfect.
My kid wanted to play video games. I was like, no.
How dare you?
Yeah, right? How dare he want to do things with me? Who does he think he is, my kid? So,
Dare you be a father?
all right. So last time on Team Maizutsune Ball Z, you all fought of Valstrax.
Crimson Glow.
I
Yes,
played.
all of us.
I perfectly impersonated Erus that you couldn't even tell that he was gone the entire time, 100%. During that time, you guys decided to teleport using Iihane's fanciness to the Eldath's the still water pool with the waterfall that flows into it, just at the base of the mountains near Burna. After that, you spent a day journey making it back to Burna. Had some discussions, bought some supplies. So that way, did you guys actually remember to buy anything during like our off time? Which I'm sure you all did 100%, spent the time, bought the things and all that stuff, and definitely aren't like rushing to do it right now in the background, right?
Pretty sure I did so before we got off. I know
we bought
major
some
thing
stuff, just not all the stuff.
I know the major thing is I took the red serpent orb, and because nobody else needed it, and I put that into my major staff. So now I have a once per long rest disintegrate spell.
Yeah.
Oh, let me just remove that from the thing then.
Whoop.
I don't need to
Do
buy
we have
anything because
the
I'm
Valstrax
still
stuff?
really good on heat.
Did we get anything that was good for him on the Valstrax stuff? I do not recall.
I think there was
I think
something.
there was some stuff that might be interesting to you, yeah.
Let me go down to the bottom here.
And I can post them out as well, I think.
Not the Elder Dragon.
We have the spine shell,
Yep,
which isn't great.
look at these horrible new updates.
Yeah.
Not great. How dare you? Which also, some of the modules are broken, guys, so we're gonna have some weird stuff going on. But yeah, Dragonheart. When you fall below half your maximum hit points, you gain the Dragon Blight condition for 1 minute. While affected by Dragon Blight, you have resistance to cold, fire, lightning, and necrotic damage. That's whenever you get afflicted by Dragon Blight. In this case specifically, you always get it though when you drop below half your health for 1 minute.
I mean,
mhm.
that lightning resistance would be nice, but
You got rapid reload, which I believe that all set took one of those. I think you got multiple spines.
Oh yeah.
Or
We
you had
have
2 spine shells, right?
How many rogue spike? We got one rogue spike ring that can give people rings, but I think Azrar wanted that to get rings. I'm not sure.
Right, yeah. So while wearing this armor, you can use an action to speak its command word. This causes a pair of metallic dragon wings to appear on your back for 1 hour or until you repeat the command word as an action. Wings give you a fly speed of 90 feet. When they appear, you can't use them again for 1d12 hours, or when they disappear. Or weakness exploit
And
plus.
I also wanted the weakness exploit. Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, because it's the plus.
Rouge wing.
Yeah.
Then you had a claw.
I think I might have recorded it on my stat block. Not my stat, but my.
I mean, I know you guys got you got a couple multiple or duplicates, so.
Yeah.
what's the
I'm just gonna
what's the
check
difference
under.
between normal
Shit.
weakness exploit and the
More uses, I think.
Yeah, I have the spike wing in my inventory. I just don't have it on anything yet.
Okay, I believe that will. I believe you had 2 of them.
I think
Yeah,
I already have the plus, the weakness exploit plus.
We might. It's definitely one
We
I
can
can
put
get from
rings
Legends
on
and stuff like that.
Erus. That way, when something tries to fly away, like the Crimson Glow Valstrax, he could just chase it down. and hammer it.
Alright, so I found here. Weird deck stuff. Weird ass numbers going on.
Also, Erus, you'll be happy to know he's used your net gun.
I did use your net
It
gun.
works very
I have
well.
a net gun.
Surprise!
And it worked very well. It caught the Valstrax and he yanked it back for us.
There's some weird ass numbers here. Wonder why.
Oh, the difference is the weakness exploit plus regains all uses on
A short rest?
or long rest. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Whereas the normal one just regains all on a long rest. Yeah, I don't care about that much, but the being able to fly would be nice.
90 feet for an hour?
slow, slow.
Yeah.
Looking for those 20s. Where are those survival checks?
What?
So
I just want to really confirm what you guys got. So if there is extra stuff, there is. So I'm trying to scroll through right now. I'm like a third of the way from the top on the rolls here.
yeah, but I would need to
Here's these.
upgrade my armor before I could add that on there.
Oh, it's at least something to look at, though, then. Because I don't want to take anything more from the Valstrax, because I got the orb.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to overtake.
So I see. Let's see. So Iihane, you rolled a 20, which is that sphere. Pull the ball strike. So you got the red serpent orb, okay. Then we have a no. Did you go back to the bottom? You piece of shit game. I had it now.
The claw's pretty interesting with its elder seal as well.
I had it. Okay, I found it again. So then 18 was a spine shell. 12 was the claw. I don't know what the last one was because I don't see it. I only show 3 rolls. Oh, I'll set with the 14. No, that's after.
Doesn't it only have core materials anyway?
Yeah, so rogue. Oh yeah, a rouge spike wing, not a rogue one. The claw, the orb, and the spine shell. Okay, yeah. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean Azrar can have the spike wing if he wants it. I don't care.
I do want it.
I will say, I think personally, flight is more important than the weak flight. Same.
Yeah, no.
I agree with that, but also,
It
But-
essentially has at-will bonus action advantage, so weakness exploit will come up a fair bit for me.
I mean, I just have innate always advantage. So
Yeah, but yours has a slight downside. Mine,
has
the
a
only downside is I can't have. Mine is I can't have moved.
Or will move afterwards. That could be a
Yeah.
pretty decent downside.
Eh.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a downside. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
get
just
hit either
functionally
way, and I can't be
decrease-
crit. So
I mean, you functionally decrease your AC by 4 to 5 when.
I'm already getting hit by fucking everything.
True.
So
Aaron off to the side, like, does a 37 hit?
I would never.
yes.
It's a 40. He likes even numbers.
Like, I think the last time
I like odd
something
numbers.
missed was when the Devil Joe rolled a natural 1, and it was 1 below my armor class.
We are in that
And
tier
that was
of
after-
ridiculousness.
Yeah, and that was after I had eaten an armor seed as well and had an increased AC,
Well,
which
the
is what
nat
my
one, it
natural
was in a
AC is
miss
now.
anyways.
Yeah, that was the thing. I was like, okay, well, cool. Anything that's not a nat 1 is just going to hit me, and that's kind of how it is for most things we fight now that are like the things that I need to worry about. So
We're definitely in the AC doesn't matter as much territory.
yeah, and mine was already the lowest of the group, so it's like, whatever.
You guys leveled up
Who
too,
needs it?
right?
We are level 15 at the moment.
Yeah, we leveled up
Before. Cool.
the Valstrox, yeah,
We
because I actually
are
got to do
20.
my level up stuff.
We are 20,000 away from the next one.
Cool. Okay. So currently you are all in Berna, finishing up some shopping. There was some discussion with, I don't remember specifically who, but with one of the people in this location, Berna, that mentioned you could save some time by traveling through the mountains instead of over them or around them to get to Poke Village, if you did choose. And from what I could tell, you guys did not do that. I
think we will talk about going through because now it's safer and it's quicker.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there was really a downside anymore now that we killed the person that Team A gave the mountain to. So,
I mean, yeah, moving through the mountain outside of character sounds very much like we're going to be put in a Mines of Moria situation. In character, it sounds like a great idea.
they
the
just
faster,
call it a mine.
Yeah, the faster that we can, get to where we need to, the faster that we can try and start dealing with what's going on in the west.
Okay. As we begin our journey, then we assume you guys have bought everything you want, and we're gonna come to, we'll say it is the next morning if you've gotten a rest. Everybody's fully healed and all that jazz, and you're ready to continue or making that journey. So it's gonna be about a half a day journey to get to like where the tunnel is to start making your way through it. So we're gonna have like a partial day here above ground and then underground for the rest of the day, and then the journey itself. The journey, let's see here, I have a ruler somewhere around here, which I'm actually quite angry currently at. I lost my ability to just like, grab art from the left side of my screen. I can't just import now. I don't know what happened. Figure out later. 80 miles. 8 miles a day is what you guys can travel. So it's 10 days. So you're saving roughly about 4 days on this journey.
Which is an appreciable amount when the world is legitimately ending.
Yes. It is about a, let's see, 48. A 6-day journey underground, and then another 4 days on the normal to kind of walk to Poke Village. All right. And obviously this is a bit more threatening than your standard walk around, which is why they don't use it all the time, but you're definitely at a point of why the reason they mention this way is because they're not really concerned with any kind of challenges you may face. So who knows what they may, what may come. All right. So
that was the last they heard of us.
Yeah, never again. The cure was never found. Hunters were wiped out. The world ended. Communism ruled.
You want that trailblazer?
These guys are not commies.
Oh, right. Now it tells me that it's blind.
Yeah, there's actually like whispers on that spot, which is always.
At least tells us.
Well, hey, that works out because now you know that it actually rolled instead of having to rely on Aaron to be like, "Yep, it rolled."
Yeah, that is true.
Because I would click and I wouldn't be sure that actually happened because I couldn't see anything pop.
All right. So, you begin making your journey through the mountains.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Begin making your journey through the or towards the mountain, towards the entrance. It's a fairly overgrown trail that, you know, a couple people maybe here and there have traveled through. Some higher tier hunters, maybe some merchants that have some extremely well-equipped guards. But it's your best guess based off of just how it looks. It's been maybe at least a few weeks, if not a month, since at least something has passed through here. There's still the divots in the road where like wagon wheels would be at, but it's already covered in new grass. And as you continue forward, you begin to hear a sound.
Ooh.
Yes. Sound is a roar of a creature that I don't think any of you necessarily know what it is. Is if you would all give me a nature check, or those who think they might hear it's or those who are familiar with potentially mountainous or plain-based monsters, make me a nature check.
I have a book. I read the book of monsters a lot, so that's my logic behind making this check.
You know what? I don't think I would
grew up
know.
in the plains, so
I lived around here.
Okay.
Well, I guess my book smarts work.
You're like, it's right here, guys.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pop out of it and everything.
Yeah, it's just the fucking book from How to Train Your Dragon that has like all the stuff in it.
Right. Okay.
But Gora Magala is just a bunch of question marks, just like the Night Fury.
The number is way off on that one. Gotta adjust the number there. There we go. That was fixed. I don't know how that happened. Fixing some table of contents on things. So, as you are like, I've heard that before. And what you pull out in your book is there's definitely a little spot where it's like a little magic press me button for roars and stuff like that on each page for each different monster. Like, I've heard that before. And to give a context of what you're kind of hearing, you're hearing something similar to this, though not exact. Just off in the distance.
Fuck, I don't even know what that is.
And the thing that you are looking at, it seems is this seems to sound similar to a Nargacuga.
Oh,
That's what I would have
geez.
put.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because I never actually fought one of those when I played Iceborne, because I was really sick when Iceborne came out, and I hunted like 2 things, and then I haven't touched it since.
Painful.
I'll go back and play it eventually once I get back to
Yeah,
the
nice
swing of
things.
things for Monhan.
So you hear that roar off in the distance. It's not nearby, but it seems to be somewhere in the direction you're going.
good.
Only if we had legendary, he'd lead the attack.
I mean, it's a ways out there somewhere. You just know something's
Orange.
in the area. You guys change up how you're walking or doing anything. You guys just whatever and just keep going.
I'm gonna keep my hammer at the ready, just
Mhm.
just in case.
Okay.
I think attempting
Keep
stealth
my-
might not be bad, but it's probably gonna see us anyways.
And
I'm
also,
gonna keep my hand on my blade, yeah, and just try and be stealthy.
okay. And just as a reminder, Erus, for you is that you do have that Titan's grip because of Eldas, so you are able to hold your weapon in one hand.
And
Yep,
your shield in
I
the
will
other.
be doing that, and I have my shield in the other hand. Hence why my AC is. Whoa! Why is my AC 22?
Important
That's-
question. I
That's
have no
too
idea.
much.
When did that?
As a fair warning,
Ah,
as a fair warning, guys, a lot of the like mods we had for terms of like bonuses and stuff might be messed up, so be prepared to potentially have to adjust some of your modifiers.
Shield and then
Got
adamant
AC
pill.
16, so I'm good.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
might be for your
mine's
damage and stuff like that. I know that a couple of the other groups were a little
Are you
funky.
talking about the effects?
Yeah, I think dynamic effects is messed up right now still.
Disable that effect. Then you
Well, we'll see if
disable
my crit stuff works
haste.
still.
Okay. There we go.
Back to normal.
Yep, back to a normal 18.
There we go. All right. So, stealthy, same pace as normal, slightly more cautious, as it sounds like. Unless I'm misunderstanding anything you guys are planning or doing.
I might move to like the front of the group, kinda, and just be in front.
Yes,
Gotta-
the shield wall of Erus.
So, the scout's not scouting
Gotta-
ahead in this case, is what it sounds like then.
Yeah, we'll stick together because it'll be potentially safer that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a bone to pick with Nargacuga after the last time.
Okay, so you continue your journey. 4 hours go by throughout the day. You haven't heard the roar again. As you come to the entrance of what you would assume would have been like, a nice gated pathway. Sorry. And it's a wide open tunnel. There's no door, there's no gate, there's nothing blocking any kind of creatures going in or out from this spot. There's no evidence that there was ever anything set up or built for that, unless it is somehow being completely destroyed to dust. It's just a large cave. It's roughly about 20 or so feet wide, about 20 or so feet tall. And it just leads into the darkness of the mountain, 60 feet out for those that can actually see in dark vision, or 120 for those that can as well.
I still have mine at 60 from the before change with you with the surface drow and whatnot.
Okay.
Even though they removed sunlight sensitivity from drow, I didn't change anything.
Okay. Is you guys begin your journey inside? Anything you want to check or look at before we go in?
I think I would just try to keep an eye out as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any farther dark vision than everybody else, but at least I can just keep a eye out just in case we're ambushed.
Okay. So then, does everybody have dark vision? I can't remember off the top of my head. I think maybe one of you may not.
We all have dark vision.
I think so as well.
Yeah, because I got it naturally. Iihane's is better now that she's full drow.
Oh no, it's the same as I had before.
Okay, I thought for
60.
some reason
we
you had
nerfed
the
it
lamp.
down so that I didn't have sunlight sensitivity.
Okay. Yeah, so Iihane's got his drow. The only one I would imagine wouldn't have it is all set, but that's because PHB Dragonborn don't have
Yeah.
dark vision.
Karen Dragonborn are good. We're good.
Yeah.
Certain Dragonborn do. Okay.
Yeah, new Dragonborn do now.
Yeah, but they got the breath weapon nerfed, so it's sad times.
Yeah, but they can use it more, so it's better.
And it's part of like an attack action, or you can replace an attack or something
No,
like that,
they
isn't it?
nerfed that back.
Oh, they nerfed it back,
The
huh?
play test, it's a
With,
full action again.
With
That's playtest stuff. Fizzband stuff is where it's at.
But Fizzbands doesn't have dark vision.
Oh, they don't?
for the Gem Dragonborn, I don't think.
Weird.
Yeah, but the stuff with 1D&D is full playtest stuff, and
It
could
will
get
change over the next 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, the
It'll
crit
change
stuff
next
is
week.
totally gonna change. Like,
Okay.
how,
It'll change
because
next
I'm
week.
sure Aaron will be very upset when he can't crit us anymore anyways.
Psh,
Yeah,
psh.
I don't. Like
GM
that.
house rule. Get fucked.
Yeah. DMs
But
should
when
be able
I
to
go to
crit.
crit with inflict wounds, he'd be like, no, that's part of the rules. You can't crit with spells anymore, Mike.
Yeah.
Those are the two crit things. Like, I'm cool with, you know, a nat 20 on any roll being able to just automatically succeed that. But
Not
like, yeah, spells not being able to crit and the DM not being able to crit feels bad.
I mean, I feel like they said they might be doing something different with it, so let's wait and see what they do different for it, I will say.
The next playtest comes out in 3 days.
If it's like
Yeah.
hey, here's a recharge on your breath attacks when you crit instead, fuck yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Or something else.
They did say they wanted to replace it with something that recharges on a 20 instead.
Yeah, something like that,
They
cool.
did say that.
I like the idea of the inspirations. When you roll a 20, you can give inspirations out. I mean, also with crits is only weapon damage. It's not even additional bonus, so
It's
divine
not
smites,
smite, sneak attack.
which personally as a DM, big numbers are bad for me because it means that monster that had 200 HP normally that I have to max out and do 50% more can now just be maybe max HP because you guys aren't going to literally do 400 damage to it in 2 seconds.
Yeah, like it's weird to me because like as a DM, I don't want the stacking of all that stuff and be like, oh cool, I get to roll 80 dice, but also as a dice goblin, I'm like, I want to roll 80 dice.
Then you also have
Math is hard.
it would also make Partbreaker really good because Partbreaker could then be an additional effect that adds 2 crits. It actually make it more viable as an item because you're actually doing more crit damage with it.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
I
Alright.
just don't like them always 5% succeed or fail chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it's a check that you shouldn't be able to succeed, then like a nat 20 shouldn't make a difference.
Well, that's why
Well, right,
that's
then
that's
DM
the
just
whole.
doesn't make the roll.
You don't make the roll because the GM doesn't call it. I always like to do it because there's always a chance, and it's never. It's just for the most part I've always done guaranteed fails on ones, guys. Always.
Guaranteed fails on ones, guaranteed
I don't
successes
argue
on
too
20.
much, but I just personally don't like it. But I'm not. It's not ever going to be a make or break in somebody
Yeah.
else's game for me.
Mhm.
Yeah. But we'll see what they
That's
do.
why I'll just
Give 'em
still
some time.
probably use most base 5e stuff, and then just anything I like from the final version of 1D&D, I'll just adopt into this.
Yeah, we'll see where it goes and what it does, and we adapt from there.
Because
Oh.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
2 years before it's done. So
I'm
If
quitting
that.
D&D when it comes out. It's just ruined.
well, it'll be like 2024 because this is the 2024 stuff that they've been hinting at.
Do you want any roles for this room, Aaron?
So we're still you're technically. I mean, unless you guys are looking for something specific or trying to do something, then yes, we'll do some rolls here. Otherwise, we're still just kind of going along with your. You guys have heard a roar. We're just going on our usual business as we travel.
Okay.
What's up
I
to you
just
guys?
wanted to make sure.
As we go, I'll keep an eye out for Erus.
You'll keep what when as you're
I'm
going?
sure.
Because you're cutting out slightly. Like robot-y.
As we're going, I will keep an eye out for Erus.
All right. Well, and does our spotter want to look for anything before he heads into the mountains, or are we looking during this day inside the mountain?
Oh, I'd rather look inside. Or was I the spotter, or was Allset the spotter?
I was a spotter and you were cooking.
Okay.
I think
I
he's a
wasn't here last
spotter
time.
in. Well, this is a new journey, so you guys want to change it around? Go ahead and change it around.
I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah, I think the reason I became the spotter was I was able to use Stormbreaker's
That's what his name is.
passive, so
Yeah, the massive passive that he's got
Dang cheater.
Did you see
versus my like 14.
Did you see Erus that we have a new Steel Defender?
I did not. I got through some of the stream. I have not been able to watch the rest of it.
We're on Stormbreaker now.
yeah.
Fun.
Steamroller
Yeah,
died.
if I got cell service in the clean room at work, I would have Twitch open and
Illegal.
listen to it all. But since there's like no cell service, I kind of just go off of stuff on Spotify because
That's illegal, my guy.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not recording anything. Definitely selling it to the highest bidder. Gosh.
Definitely don't have that on camera anymore.
Yeah, crazy.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's
So,
That's weird.
in terms of if you wish to, we do the this is journey. So once a week, so you have 2 times look for ore during this travel, and then obviously our cook, in this case, I believe, is the one who can look for herbs, insects, mushrooms, fish, and something else. But, you know, the not ores or bones parts of things.
Yeah. Don't worry, all said. I'm really good at finding stuff.
It's a guaranteed find.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guarantee
And I
you
get it
guarantee
once a
finding. You just roll a d6 and that's what you get every day.
Well, I will defer to all set what he needs.
I'm going through it right now, and it's I'm combining stuff as we go along, and we'll see how it is. We
Yeah.
need more honey. Insects we're not going to be able to get. I know for a fact we're not going to be able to get that quite in this area. So
Speaking
just
of which,
whatever.
you had a question who wanted the ancient potion, also?
Yeah. I happened to make this before we had left. Does anyone want it? It is certainly a more powerful variant of any potion that we have used before, and as far as I know, it is quite expensive on the market as well. It's 10,000 gold. I think it's
That's so much
Eric-
money.
Erus just pulls his hand back, not wanting to touch.
Yeah.
ancient potion. I'll just
I mean,
Drink it because it was so expensive.
yeah,
I've
84.
got
plus-
7 potions with
84
I
plus
have
8
8.
removes exhaustion.
Yeah, yeah,
All exhaustion.
yes.
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
I'm not sure I could ever imagine drinking something like that, but in a fight, that would be amazing.
See, I'm just saying, you're like this. You see this? This is 50-year-old scotch. Drink the whole entire bottle.
It would probably be pretty good for a berserker barbarian.
Yeah.
'Cause
Oh,
they
yeah.
inflict exhaustion on themselves.
Yeah, cause I've got a potion of supreme healing, so I should be on top of other potions, so I should be pretty
Should
good. I
Leo,
think someone else
you
should probably
hold
have
that
it.
then, also?
Yeah. Yeah. Here, Iihane. Since everyone seems to be quite hesitant to use it, perhaps this. I will continue to go through our inventory and combine as we go, as much as I can.
Okay, I'll have that on my list then.
Did they make it to where I can pop this
And
out?
the choices for the areas are mountain and then what?
Mountain
The first-
or like the plain. So ancestral steps is what I use.
Okay.
I guess before we go underground, actually, I'll wait until we're. No, I'll look for. I'll find some herbs. That seems
Okay.
like it'd be
And
something
spices.
useful.
Or, please.
Original?
Before we
Well, I'd
head.
say maybe
Or-
wait for the ore until we're underground.
Either way.
So,
What would be
'cause I don't
smart?
think there's gonna be a lot of herb in a cave.
Well, because we get separate. So spotter gets once a week for bone or ore, and then artisan is once per day of travel. Fish, mushrooms, insects, or plants. So you can just kind of do whatever. I think 'cause there's like not a mountain area, right? Unless
But
you're
I
just,
would
like,
use. I would typically use like the snowy mountains.
snowy mountains. Okay, then
think
yeah,
so.
ancestral steps for ore. Then I think is the best move here.
And I'll actually, yeah, I'll do herb today, and then tomorrow start digging around for those magic mushies.
Okay.
Special D.
So we're looking for some ore
Just get that out of the way.
6.
So
Dude,
bad.
that's a stone. Alcet, nice. Rocks.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, if we're doing it at level 1, right?
Yeah, definitely level 1 for sure.
Yeah, just flashback.
So you said plants for this one. So if it's a
For
plant,
the 2.
2 is a mite seed.
Ooh.
Strength score by +2 for 1 minute.
You know, we're gonna actually.
And you gain a level of exhaustion when it wears off.
We're gonna pocket that one real quick.
Didn't find anything, guys.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
I mean,
You all see him pocket it.
we all have passives high enough to see you do that.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. Give it to us.
Oh,
Yeah, try.
okay. All right, ready for this natural 20?
I'm so excited for you right now.
Okay, sleight of hand. Hey, it's not a negative.
It's not a negative. I love it.
Did anybody else have a feeling he was gonna roll sub 10 when he
Oh,
said it's
man.
not a negative?
So
I can't see the chat. Hold on, there's too many things on the. Okay, nice.
now, were you grabbing that ore
Right,
in the
it's
mountain or in the ancestral steps?
In the ancestral steps. So
Alright.
that'll be,
A hard armor sphere.
yes, that's already been added,
Cool.
as well as the mite seed
The stream
for our
consume.
list.
Horrible.
Ooh,
Too rare. It's like the one thing on there that's not like Dragonite.
Yeah, exactly.
Just don't have to roll a 1. All right, that's fine. You guys have another chance to go for it on the other side of the mountain for the next week on the ore.
Awesome.
Okay, so as you spend the next 4 hours or so traveling through this cave-like tunnel, you are following marks here and there, Iihane, of like wheel tracks that are in some cases stepped over and smudged by other animals that have passed through here. There's different tunnels and pathways above you. On a rare occasion, light will shine down in places. There are caves that you creatures walk through on other opposite sides of this pathway. In certain spaces, it opens up to like a 50-foot wide area. Sometimes it shrinks back down to like a 10-foot wide. It's a very variety, and it looks like in general the humans, the sentient races, have just kind of made use of a path through here. Of these already, like, you know, nature created caves, these natural caves. There's the word I'm looking for here. And as the rest of your walk goes by peacefully, I would like for Azrar to make me a stealth and perception check for the nighttime.
Do they need to be hidden?
We're trying to find a nice safe spot is what you're looking for.
Yeah, but
yes.
do they
Yes,
need to be
please.
blind rolls?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Stealth. Perception.
Okay.
I don't like that it pops up with a thing when I click on it now.
At least lets us know that you did something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like when I click the thing, it's like, do you want to do advantage? Does blah, 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 like just
Yeah, forces the
Let me
macros to be
roll off.
advantage or disadvantage or neutral now.
Okay.
Which is good.
So as you lay down to sleep in a small cave that Azrar's found, that really it's extremely, like, it's almost hard for you to all kind of squeeze through to get into this space, but it's got a nice little cozy, like 10-foot, like circular, like cylinder like area that you can all rest and sleep in. No campfire needed since you can all see in the dark, at least grayscale wise. During the night, as you are all resting, you hear that roar once again, though maybe a bit different. As it's a bit closer, and echoes through the cave itself. Still fairly far off, but nothing seems to bother you throughout the night.
likey.
Morning comes as far as you can tell, since currently where you're at, there is no daylight. But you get up, you squeeze back out of the little space that you found to rest in, find the path where the tracks are at as Iihane makes her next roll. Go to this one. Okay. On the next leg of your journey, as you are moving forward, you come to a spot after about an hour or so, and as you're looking out ahead of you, you see it's kind of strange that a cart would walk through. This is kind of your first thought, as there's a bunch of bumps in the road, roughly the size, I would say, of like a softball, like half a softball, like onto the ground throughout the area. And they're ones you're looking at here from this distance are about 30-40 feet ahead of you or so. As you're looking at them for the brief second, one looks like it's moving, Azrar.
Well then, I'm gonna take a bit more of a defensive stance, but okay, attempt to get a closer look.
Yeah. You can try to stealth or...
Yeah, I'll stealth.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Okay.
5, okay. As far as you know, you are super stealthy. You carefully and quietly move with grace up to... How close do you get?
Let's say I get no closer than like 15-20 feet.
Okay. Give about 15. We'll say you get 15 or so feet. 20 feet is still kind of hard to make out. But at 15 feet, they're not too far. You kind of be able to make out a little bit more of the shape. And there's been a couple more of these like rocks that have moved around. And as you look, it looks to be a large group of cavernous crabs. Not like Hermitar or Centaur, but like, I'm looking for the word here right now. Like like helm crabs.
Oh, like horseshoe crabs.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay, I thought it was going to be like conchu or something.
No, they are
Which
not.
I guess conchu are
they're
kinda
not
close
that
usually.
big. Yeah, these seem to be a lot of tiny, like tons of them.
Okay. Just some helm crabs. Okay.
Hmm?
I'll just try and like nudge them out of the way.
Okay.
Like encourage them to move off.
Okay. So,
Just, like,
do you call the rest of the group
nudge
over, or
them
you kind of
forward.
do it from like you just kind of handle it first yourself?
I'll start handling it myself, but let the rest of the group catch up. Like, I'll nudge some of the crabs over with my feet. Might have to like pick up the odd one.
Okay. Does anybody in the group, as you're well, actually the question is the group, as you see him kind of nudge them, you all come forward, do you wait, what do you do?
If he feels at ease pushing, I don't think I would stay too far back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably just have Stormbreaker right in front of me, clearing a path.
Okay. And you can kind of see him
Herding them like a sheepdog, but he's a crab horse.
Mm-hmm. It looks like, I mean, looking at it, there's hundreds of these crabs, and they seem to be going from like one tunnel off to the right side of your pathway, and they stretch for about 30 to 40 feet, and then continue on like they're going to another tunnel on the opposite side. But my question is, you all are working on this. Does anybody have any kind of tremor sense? For no apparent reason. I'm not asking for any reason specifically whatsoever.
I don't have tremor sense, but I do have 10 feet of blind sight.
Okay.
Would blind
think at
sense
one point
penetrate the ground,
did.
though?
It wouldn't.
I know I no longer have it.
Oh, you had tremor sense?
I think there was a Tetsukabra part that I had in either in a trinket or in a weapon or armor at one point, like way early on, that gave me tremor sense. I think.
Okay.
But yeah, it is way the fuck gone now.
Cool. So, as you're all sitting there, you begin to feel a rumble quite quickly as from underground it begins to break and split apart right where all the crabs are at, and you are all at currently trying to usher them along as the light from below begins to glow as you can spy magma slowly starting to like bubble up and out and around as from underneath, unburrowing, a large black scaled gigantic quadrupedal in this looking beast comes out. Almost, I wouldn't say shovel-like face, but a very strong chin, extremely big, just mouth agape, swallowing a bunch of these crabs. You all quickly dodge out of the way as we are now underground.
What's funny is right as you said that the ground rumbles, my stomach gurgled.
We're gonna put ourselves on this side here. You want to drag your tokens out?
Is this Dire Morales?
No.
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 Oh, it's, oh God.
Right,
Oh.
like, nothing's wanting to work right now for me, so.
I'm like at
Hello.
100% loaded, but I still just see a loading bar.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
oh, it's
Wait,
all
did they
black. I
add
need to drag
things?
my token out. Oh no. Oh! Oh!
Oh.
Aaron, did they add pings?
I think he should be bigger.
I think it is. Oh yeah, sorry guys, I will fix that. Give me a second.
Wait,
I mean,
yeah.
he-
How are
he
you guys
stopped
pinging?
dancing.
There we go. Just click and hold.
Holding.
There we go. Proper size.
Oh, there we go.
I think they've added pings.
Yeah, I think you can also ping
Yeah.
like shift and stuff. I think automatically now.
Oh god.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I don't have my token out yet.
I can't
Jeez,
cheat and
that.
do that as a player. That's good.
So we're just gonna move you guys out a bit here as you all kind of shift positions in some different way. As
There was a Lunastra here.
there definitely was
Wait.
not. That was definitely not the entire other group that was actually in a jungle, like, you know, underground cave. And we're definitely just not using that same map for you guys. I would never
Is
do that.
Kahootie dead? Wait a minute.
Dude, Cootie's always dead. He wanted to sacrifice Kahootie for something the last session.
What did they do to him?
I think it's just the skull mark on Kahootie, but his face
What
is
did
just
they do?
right on him. So it
You
looks
monsters, teammate.
What Kahootie? I don't even see the Kahootie.
Right here.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Teammate, a monster.
That is.
Has a skull mask on it.
Well, there's also a
Like, that's
Kahootie.
hot.
There's a Kahootie you guys can't see on to the right. That is
Oh, shit.
healthy.
Yeah, no, the monsters.
So yeah, so this Acantor burrows out from underground, swallowing. Your best guess on a quick count with all your perceptions, a solid 20 to 30 of these iron helm crabs. Soldier helm
So
crabs.
we're still on their initiative. I didn't realize that
Yeah,
when
just-
I triggered. But
Yep, sorry, let me clear that out, yeah.
I forgot. I need to roll initiative.
At least I didn't raise
Oh,
the
shit.
good roll or anything. I raised the bad one. Okay, I'm gonna go get a drink real quick.
Community guys,
Back.
it just happened to be.
I rolled a 15. What the fuck?
Yeah, I approve of this.
Let's see. Combat encounter.
I want to
This is
increase this
not-
sucker's HP, because this definitely not going average.
I have clicked my token, but it's not pulling anything up.
I just rolled my initiative from in my fucking character sheet.
Character sheet. Okay, well.
So you go right click on your token? If you right click on your token,
I'm on a laptop, so I don't.
you can still right click on a laptop.
Not this one.
If it's like the one that's a solid button, just right click on the right side of that one single button space. Should let you.
I am clicking on the right
Yeah,
side.
I got you covered. Boom. Added you to the initiative
yeah,
order.
here's toggle combat
Thank
state.
you.
I forgot that toggle combat state was a fucking thing.
Yeah, that's because that's usually what I do. 12.5. All right. Well,
this?
0.15.
Is this the Radiant? Oh my god.
Better,
Yeah, what's
better
really
than
gonna
me.
suck is, unlike
No!
on my
Yes!
other buddies setup,
Oh.
I can't pop out my character sheet and put it on the other screen, so it's gonna be
I'll
blocking
move
me
it
a
up
bit.
there.
Thank you, Aaron. I get to go before it.
Update to a tool 13. There we go. So disappointing.
Oh.
All right. My
We
disappointment
surprised
is
it almost
immeasurable.
as much as he surprised us.
Yeah, he died.
Some of us actually can't be surprised.
Yeah, there's no not necessarily a surprise
Unsurprising.
round on this
Yeah.
one. The surprise round was against the Helm Crabs.
Oh man.
The crabs.
All right, as we're entering into combat, as I click the begin combat button, as Azrar, yeah. So you roll back, you kind of stand up, weapon out. It's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna use my bonus action to split and do it as thunder damage because vibration power is cool and I think it's awesome. And then I need to make sure that I have sneak attack disabled first. Okay, good, I do. And I'm gonna make 2 attacks against this guy and then end my turn.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, it now doesn't do the attack roll when I click on.
Yeah, you have to click
the
on.
thing.
You click on the little. Yeah, you don't. It doesn't. It's
Did you
all
click
sorts.
on the
Said,
modules to update today?
I tried updating them all. Yeah, they're all. Everything's funky right now.
Okay.
I said check your damage and take all your stuff. Make sure it's all correct as you're rolling. So 22 against this sucker is a hit.
Oh, I still have blast on. Oh, so. Oops. Yeah, I need to disable blast.
Yeah,
That's
no one
why.
blessing y'all.
Okay. Here, I'll re-roll that just because, like, I shouldn't have had bless on. So. There. Okay, 21.
Okay.
And
21 is
that
a hit.
Yeah. Oh my god, now it's asking if I want to do a critical hit. What the fuck, man?
You just hit no.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like this update.
Yes,
No.
every
It's because we're
time.
missing some modules that would fix some of this stuff here, but they're just dead right now at the moment.
Yeah, they're just not updated today.
Okay,
It should be in like
then-
2 weeks' time.
Okay. Well, that'll be by the time of our next session then. Okay, then another attack.
Okay, a
Does a 17
17
hit?
does not hit.
Okay. Then that ends my turn.
Okay. Here comes to a close. Go hit the end button and you did. Awesome. All set. You are up. It turns and it's currently facing. All set. I had to actually minus the damage you did to it.
This is
Where is the damage? There it is.
The
Is-
16.
16.
Boom. Minus.
the tiny number in the center of the, it's the center of the token is amazing. Well, this is not a very good. Okay. Ooh, hit. No, that's fine. I guess I won't give him any. Yep, I'll just pull out a syringe and we're gonna do the tried and true method, and I'm just gonna hit Erus with the haste as a bonus action. 'Cause I
He's
have
so
that-
fast, he's blurry.
Oh man, he's so
Drug
fast.
problem.
Just
I'm trying to like fix
He's tilted.
my
Look at
token
him.
because my token's like
Yeah.
rotated and
it's because you're holding control
God, I
button.
hate touchpads so goddamn much.
So you gotta buy yourself like a nice little wireless mouse.
This is my buddy's setup. I have
There you go.
I have a mouse and stuff at my place. I
Like
just,
a little portable one. Like the
I
USB
just
plugs
didn't
into it.
bring
I've had one for like 15 years. That was my mom's before that. It's so
Dude,
tiny.
at-
I hate it.
At work, we have really shitty like ThinkPad laptops, but they have like docking stations that we
Yeah.
can
I have a really-
plug them into
I
that have
really
a mouse
like
and keyboard and stuff. That's just, love that. What is currently happening, I hate.
This, I hate all of this. This is also a problem, but this is the
Yeah, this is the problem area.
Mhm. Also, the
It's also
concentration setup isn't working right now either. Just as so you guys know.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's concentration?
There's also new
I-
status icons and stuff,
It was a module that forced us to roll con saves when we took damage.
like automatically.
Okay.
I don't.
And
Word
then
concentration doesn't.
I'll shoot him.
Go
I'll just
shoot
shoot
him.
him with regular ammo. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna start shooting. Here it is. It is a.
Oh god,
No, wait.
I forgot he got the thing to make haste bonus action.
Yep.
Yep.
Launch the range.
I hope everybody at least is satisfied with their blessing of the god. If you are not for some reason, please inform me and let me know.
I'm very disappointed. I'm not doing more damage.
All right, give it back. You get nothing now.
You just get the brute trait
19
from
hits.
NPCs.
So that'll be damage roll, normal. Okay. That seems correct, yes.
Yeah, looks right to me.
14 damage, so that'll be 1 ammo gone.
Like 30 hits.
Okay, so that's 1 ammo not gone. So just 1 ammo gone. And then Stormbreaker will just do a little dance in front of him, dodge for his turn.
Flashes his
Get
butt.
down tonight.
That'll be it
'Kay.
for the both of us.
All right, Erus, you're hasted.
Yeah, all right. Hasty boy is going to just run backwards about 15 or so feet
Okay.
to about here.
Okay, as you do that, I am going to use my reaction to make an attack of opportunity against you.
That's fine. I would have liked to rage as well before
Okay.
moving.
I'm going to.
You tell me this thing doesn't have a 20-foot range. How dare?
I mean, one of its attacks does, but like the other ones don't.
And technically, it's still within its threat range.
It's got multiple threat ranges, so I would allow it to opportunity attack.
Well, obviously,
I'd
DM
say-
power.
What is the normal rule on that? I try to stick to the normal rules right now because that's the best way to test this stuff.
I mean, I assume it's whatever, like, the ranges of the majority of the attack actions.
I would
So,
like if it's got like one that's 5 feet, one that's 10 feet, and one that's like 20 feet. I'd rule it so that it's like 10 feet that it triggers it.
so there have been numerous debates on this issue, but the only raw answer apparently is that attack of opportunity is provoked whenever a creature exits the reach of any of your current applicable reaches. But the attack can only be
5
done.
feet, 10 feet, or
So
20
it can only
feet.
be done with that specific attack then. So like he's not out of range of my tail attack, so I cannot use a tail attack against him right now. I could use my claw or my bite.
Ha.
That's a fair ruling on it.
So I am
Tail attack.
I am going to try to
Claw
bite you.
Are the mean one.
So yeah,
Oh,
I am
wait.
going to.
It's it'll be. There's a thing that Stormbreaker can do. Disadvantage on the attack of one creature it can see within 5 feet of it, provided the attack roll is against a creature other than the defender. It'll also take force damage equal to 1d4 plus 5 because I'm a higher level thing now. So we'll have disadvantage on this
Cool.
attack.
Okay.
since it's,
Disadvantage on the attack.
Right next to me.
Awesome.
Right next to Stormbreaker.
All right, I'm just gonna secret hide this attack text that's still in here. Just can't do it the other way right now. Then I'm going to roll my fight. All
And
right,
take 6 damage.
disadvantage. Only a 16.
Doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit. Nice.
And then it'll take 6 damage.
Oh, I rolled a 2.
That would have hit with my old AC
And that's why
without
your boon
haste
is
or the
good.
shield.
Best boon.
So,
Okay.
and then
You
yeah,
might as well
after
have given him a
moving
boon to
back,
give him 2 AC.
I needed that.
I'm gonna move straight back at him.
I was grappling you if
and-
I hit.
Ooh. As I was afraid of that when you said bite. I was like, oh, I know what he's doing. As I run
Basically
in
harassed.
between Azrar
Yeah.
and Stormbreaker, I'm going to launch up with the hammer in the air
Mhm.
and bring it down quite recklessly.
Yeah, so it bites as before its head even gets like up is when you're making that strike.
And we've got hammer charge.
Go ahead.
Roll for the attack.
You have to click the actual attack button in the chat section.
And,
Bring Akator back.
29 hits, just barely.
All right. And is now. Oh, now I have to hit damage up on
You
this
do,
thing.
yes. I know. I'm sorry. It's so
Normal
horrible.
damage.
25.
That's a big number, and then gotta. Okay, auto effects. I'm sorry, this is gonna take a hot minute with this setup. Oh, we got 19 to crit and normal hammer.
At least your guys' text isn't nearly as long as the other groups.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
god.
we're not
Wait,
min-maxers.
I normal. Okay, that's fine. Do you want me to roll it again since I accidentally clicked normal as opposed to advantage?
Yeah, go again, because you might crit.
Alright.
Okay, you did not.
Alright, did not. And so damage, normal.
Okay.
Oof. And he is marked by the spirits of mine ancestors.
You know what's cool? There's actually a mark thing now. There's a marked.
Nice.
That was a mark before, I thought.
No.
Erus is inside of his square.
A cheater.
Am I?
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Because that little nub of
Yeah.
the circle there.
Technically, square
yes.
is the whole entire
I mean-
square, but it doesn't matter. It's fine if you guys are not literally in the circle.
There instead.
Say if you guys aren't in the circle. I mean, technically, if you would have, it could have been a tail attack, but I wouldn't have done that. I wanted to bite. Yeah, that works. That's fine. So you are there. Okay. Did you do your haste attack too, or anything like you?
Oh gosh, I get another attack. That's right. Sorry.
You're welcome.
Aha!
Okay, I gotta click the 18 now.
You know, technically, all of these could be a hammer charge because I used my reaction already. You just run in and out with all your haste speed.
Alright, yeah, we'll run back 20 feet and forward 20 feet for my third attack for hammer charge. 'Cause I forgot about that. That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Big crit.
Man.
Obviously, it's only weapon damage because we're definitely using the playtest rules now. For sure, we definitely are.
Totally.
We definitely are now. At this very moment.
We're throwing just for this attack.
Yes, we're testing it to see how you feel.
So I will be throwing a divine smite
Okay.
onto this. So we'll do that. Versatile. What does that mean?
Versatile would be like extra damage. It's probably for the undead side of it. I wouldn't even stress on it. I would just roll your damage and then just add what you're supposed to plus.
Versatile is probably just...
You can add optional damage when you roll damage now. Just do it that way.
I get just 2d8 for first level, and then we'll just roll that 2d8 again.
You can hit up and enter.
I mean, just there. So that's the divine smite damage.
Right. Go and roll the actual damage.
I'm not gonna roll the actual damage. We're doing a weakness exploit, baby.
Which means what?
The other one would hit.
Which means I do a lot of fucking damage.
Well,
that's true.
14 hits, right?
14 plus what?
That's true, yeah.
I would have hit. Yeah, your bonuses would provide the hit. You would hit with a 14 on a roll.
I get plus 11 would be.
It'd be 25.
As long as you roll higher than a 7, you'll hit.
Maximum
all right. So this is a lot of damage that I get to do. Let me click on my damage thing.
Add it up, baby.
And because of we're counting the stuff that's slotted into my weapon as weapon damage because it's coming from the weapon, right?
Correct.
Or no?
Yeah, I believe we are.
Okay. So that's gonna be.
Sneak attack technically counts as weapon damage.
Plus,
In 1D&D, it doesn't whistle.
Well,
And we're not playing 1D&D.
I know, I'm kidding.
plus
It's gonna be a meme forever.
and then when rolling, so no, whoops, 32 times 2, and then we'll add for when I crit, I do an extra D4, so that's a 4 plus the extra. I think it's a D4 that I get from brutal critical, or no, it's the damage die, so I get an extra D6 plus 4. Plus, I think 2 because of the upgraded hammer's magic. I don't think I get any
So
other bonuses.
many
So
things.
it's a total of 80 points of damage from that single attack, plus the.
So it's how much
divine
damage?
80.
80 plus the 16. Okay, so 96.
Plus the 16, yeah.
All right, minus 96. As you
With 16 of that being lightning, if that matters.
Let's find out. No.
Okay.
All right, yeah, so you strike into it as you smash the head once. It kind of reels back briefly, but you're so fast you just keep pounding into one of its tusks. You hear one of the tusks break and snap as the 96 points of damage crushes into it. It's not bloodied. It's just you did enough damage to break off a tusk.
Nice.
It's good damage.
That is going to go in a bag of holding on its own for the room.
Okay, now Erus, hit the end turn button.
Use it as a lamp.
And it is Iihane's
I
turn.
have to move over to this and scroll down here. And
Like, just carve a handle into the tusk and use it as a fucking lance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, cheeky.
that is
hog
my gun
time.
lance. Carve 2 handles into it and hold it backwards and use it as a hammer.
I'm trying to think what I might want to do. I think my best thing to do is that an action or bonus action. Scroll down. Bonus action. So I think I'm going to move up here. Yeah, to move here. Buff Erus with holy weapon.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Also, by the way, because of Crusher, since I crit it with a bludgeoning weapon, you guys have advantage until my next turn.
This is bullshit.
Then I'm moving 10 feet away from it, 5, 10, as I then use my action to cast Hold the Dead on it. So,
Let's
normal
see what-
roll if injured.
All right, Toll the Dead. I have advantage on this save. I got magic
Oh.
resist.
Brutal critical isn't showing up on here, so that's cool.
Yes, but it's still DC 20, so it could fail.
Okay, good. 24.
Darn it.
I am good. I am actually decently wise on that wisdom save. I have a +8.
You just have to roll below 12,
I mean, that's true. It's less. It's like a 40% chance to succeed.
but that's my turn.
Okay, as your turn comes close, it's finally my turn. I get to do things, guys. I'm so excited right now. So many options. Not really.
Whiff.
All right, so I am going to. You watch as the Cantor, reeling back from the tusk that is broken off, rise up into the air, whole body straight up. It moves forward a couple feet. Let's see how far I can move here. Slams his body down within 10 feet of it. So 5, 10. I can hit Iihane because that's still within. I feel like 10 feet would be. And so, as it comes crashing down. If only Iihane would have stayed there. I need each of you underneath it to make me a strength or dexterity saving throw.
There's a reason Iihane did not stay
Save it
there.
is.
Dex had advantage because he's been dodging.
Is it a dex save for half?
Yes.
Strength saving throw.
Perfect.
Advantage, because I'm raging.
Okay, I take half damage. Actually,
You
yeah.
rolled
I
a
just take
13. How
half
do you take
damage.
Oh, yeah. I was like, how do you take half damage? But yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
He's a cheating rogue.
So as he comes crashing down, the ground below it, or below you all, superheats and explodes flames and lava out, molten rock. In addition to the gigantic body crushing down on you.
Roll.
So I see Erus. I see Azrar. I do not see.
I don't know why it's not rolling. Let me see if I just do normal. Well, his saves aren't working.
So it's what are you trying to roll for? Let me try it. Strength, right? You said.
No, dexterity,
Oh.
because he's dodging.
Saving throw. So I have a pop up that gives me like so after I click saving throw, then it tells me like advantage, normal, or disadvantage.
Yeah, exactly. And then I click that, and then it doesn't do anything.
It doesn't. You just manually roll it then.
Okay.
So it's a +1. So you could do a 2d20. Keep highest +1. KH +1. I like how Erus has his right there.
Yeah, which is what it does when we
Oof.
choose that bullet
7 and a
advantage.
5. Okay, so Azrar fails. Erus succeeds. All right, you are pushed 5 feet out of its space, Erus. The other two are not.
Right.
As the other two, you take, it's a bit of damage here. So it is 16 points of bludgeoning damage plus 19 points of fire damage.
Okay, let me do math.
And you are knocked prone, the two of you.
And I take half of that, correct?
Correct. So
Yeah,
19,
I take
half a bolt.
17 damage.
You
And
can.
then
So if you right
I
click
would
on them,
take-
you can do. You can if you right click on the number, you can always do the
Yeah.
apply double damage, half damage, and all that type of stuff.
Yep.
Though quarter damage is not there as an option.
Okay, well, I'm taking quarter damage because I have resistance to bludgeoning and fire, so...
Okay. Well, it's 4 for the first one, and it is, I think 4 for the second one as well.
Cool.
Because
So I'm
half
at
of
190
18 is
'cause,
9, and half of 9.
By the way, this broke my HP again, so... But this time, instead of giving me more HP, it took away the HP I got from the level up.
Nice.
So...
You didn't need it anyways.
Okay, and that is going to be its turn.
Because before the level up, my max HP was 168, and after the level up, because of what I rolled and my increase to con, I jumped up to 198.
Nice. All right, Azrar, you are up.
Safety. Am I like pinned or am
You
I
are-
still able to?
You can crawl out from underneath it. You're not restrained, but it's double movement, like difficult terrain, or for being prone and moving. While prone.
I'll move out to here.
Okay,
'cause,
so that's
I mean,
20 feet of movement.
Okay. And I'm going to stab at him.
Okay, your movement speed is 40 feet. So are you going to stand up?
Oh yeah, I'll stand up.
Okay. Yep. So you are standing. Your movement speed is now 0.
Yeah,
Or
that's fine. I wasn't going to.
no
and-
steamroller.
No, there's something weird with
And-
the calculations, and it's not working correctly, so I'll just do it
Okay.
manually.
Also, it's Stormbreaker.
And
Couldn't
I
remember
still
that.
have
That's like that new
advantage.
steamroller.
I still have advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
I get well, and I would have sneak attack. Okay, I clicked the thing and now nothing's popping up. What the fuck? Oh,
It's
wait, no,
up
it
in
already
chat.
popped up. I'm stupid. I am really stupid. Okay.
23 hits.
All right. Demo.
Here's the unintended thing.
This thing has
It
fun
didn't include
materials,
my
which is
sneak
why I wanted
attack.
you guys to fight it.
It didn't include my sneak attack damage. What the fuck?
Everything I said, stuff is bugged right now. So like,
Operations are
you,
bugged, yeah.
I said go ahead and just
Yeah.
roll that manually.
Yeah, let me double check what my sneak attack damage actually is right now.
1d6.
Yeah, totally. 1d6. It's 7d6. 76. Okay, so that is 45 damage.
I'm just doing each one separately. Makes it easier. So they have both been minused off as you stab it.
Okay. Now. Oh, wait. Gotta pick on my 19 to crit.
Too bad
Hopefully that
steady aim
fucking
doesn't.
works.
Too bad steady aim doesn't last your whole turn.
Yeah. Well, I didn't steady aim. I had advantage because Erus has Crusher.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yep.
I was about to say steady aim gets worse when you have extra attacks.
29. That hits.
20 hits, yep.
Damage. Normal. 13.
Okay.
And now 18 to crit. And offhand.
Okay. $25 hits. 6. All right. Okay. You stab it a couple times, getting on, stabbing into one of its arms. All right. And is there anything else for your turn?
Yep, I will end it.
Okay. I am going to use my legendary action before Allset's turn.
Why didn't you already use a legendary action
You
before?
can't use legendary actions until the creature has its first turn.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I've never known
Technically
that.
gets no action. You can't use your reaction until your first turn too.
Mm-hmm.
That's dumb.
Hey, that means he cheated.
His first turn
But
was
he's
nomming on the iron crabs for the reaction.
Which means he
Well,
should
then
have
he could have legendary actioned.
Yeah.
Nope,
goober.
nope,
No,
nope. I was being kind. As I'm going to bite.
I too.
I'm going to bite. It's disadvantage if I attack Azrar. I'm gonna.
Disadvantage if you attack
Or
not
me.
me.
Yeah,
Isn't he could probably attack me too?
that's true. I'm gonna bite Iihane because either way, it's gonna be like imposed disadvantage by the dang horsey or something else. So I'm
Or
gonna
my
attack
spiritual protectors.
Iihane.
Haha, horse.
It's definitely within 5 feet since it's underneath it.
Uh,
28 to hit. Wait, sorry, hold on. Let's wait. I didn't do disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Let me click on this button here again and roll again. 28 to hit.
It does indeed hit.
All right. As you take 29 points of piercing damage,
Ouch.
and you are grappled.
5 damage. As I will roll my con save.
That's
at
restrained.
Advantage. Why did it not roll the advantage? I mean, I
I mean, you
passed,
succeeded.
so-
Yeah, so you're safe there.
But anyways, okay.
I gotta find the grappled one now. Okay, that was the end of its legendary action. It's now Allset's turn. We're just gonna use a restraint for it.
This is not a good situation here.
Throwing around Iihane, just ragdoll.
My stick is in its mouth, like, no!
Oh, I'm well within. I get closer. I pull up a snap band.
Yeah.
And I find an arm that is not getting nommed on, and I snap it on her. And I cast Freedom of Movement.
Ah.
Ooh.
Is that concentration?
It's not. It just lasts for however long.
An hour or something like that.
Yeah.
Yep, 1 hour.
I'm like, good. I would like to have a turn.
Allegedly. Bonus action. Man, I might want to just switch ammo to Pierce 2 for my bonus. That's all my movement. That's my action. Stormbreaker will attempt to get up.
Okay. Gotta crawl out
you know,
first.
Yeah, crawl out first. So he has 40 feet of movement.
So 20 feet there, and then stands the other 20.
Okay. And then takes the dodge action once more, and that's where we'll be at.
Okay. At the end of your turn, or Stormbreaker's turn in this case, it is going to do what I was going to do with Iihane, but no longer, as Iihane slips through its mouth as it burrows underground.
Technically, it hasn't been my turn yet. I cannot use the 5 feet to remove myself from.
Oh, cool. So Iihane is still grappled, as
Technically,
I
still
have grappled Iihane and drag her underneath with me.
Well,
I
guess
get
we
an
don't
attack?
have a healer anymore.
Yes, you
Bye.
may.
I will use that attack.
It's a lot of attack of
block
opportunities for
it.
this one.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? Stormbreaker will also
Attack.
do an attack of opportunity.
Ooh, it's like a slow fade.
Hold
I
on, need
guess
to
I'll
check
also do an attack of
structure real
opportunity.
fast.
As you guys
And
know-
I can sneak attack on it.
You can.
'cause It,
Attack rolls against that creature are made. Cool, so I get advantage on this
yeah.
from Crusher.
And you guys just hear Iihane from being dragged on it. Don't worry, guys, I got this.
Man.
Okay, so
God, I tried to roll damage and then he rolled the damage and it fucked my thing up. I gotta roll up here. Alright,
I'll-
that is 37 damage for me.
damage.
And I will move it when the start of its turn, so that way you guys don't know where I put my
Why is
mouse.
that only
there's
16?
there's
Okay.
a 6 damage from Stormbreaker, and on that I'm also going to use up a Arcane Jolt
Okay.
and heal Iihane for an amount of HP that I will find out in just a moment here.
So let me do some
And
minuses
then,
here.
that 14 is the holy
Okay.
weapon damage.
So I see Azrar here with some damage rolls. Apply damage. Apply damage.
16.
Erus's damage
to
roll
Iihane.
there. Apply damage. Apply damage.
Uh,
Erus, that 14 is for smite.
is for the holy weapon.
Okay. Apply
from
damage.
Iihane.
And then Steel Defender, that 46 is a heal, correct?
The 46, yeah, the 46 is a heal for Iihane.
Okay. I just want to make sure I have all the damage correct. You definitely hear a cry of pain, and Iihane almost slips free as its mouth opens briefly, as it is now underground somewhere. There is a big hole, I guess, technically, that fills in with lava. You go swimming?
So,
I
So
mean,
she-
it's not my turn yet, is it?
It's your turn now. That was it. Literally, it
Okay.
was between your turn.
Uh. I mean, I've got a lot of fucking movement. Yeah, fuck it, I'll go swimming.
Okay. So, and you have
We're
resistance to
hopping
fire
in the
damage,
water.
correct?
I do have resistance to fire damage, yeah.
All right. I got a little bit of DMG for submerging yourself in lava.
Lava's a lot of damage.
It's like 10d10 or something like that.
Don't worry about it. We'll be fine.
Holy fuck! It's more than
Yeah,
that.
no, you might not want to
That's
do
sorry.
that.
10d10 is wading through a lava stream. Wading.
Mm.
Submerging is a bit more. So you dive in, you submerge yourself. You're in the first like 10 feet down. As you take, this is the only amount of damage you're going to take for this turn. As long when you start your turn in lava again, next turn you take more damage, same amount.
Well, we'll see how far down I gotta go.
Okay, Iihane, the lava is pouring in behind, so you are not being like pulled through lava. Just as a clarification on
I
it.
just see a glow behind me in the tunnel.
All
and I'm
right.
like, "Ugh."
That's actually I'm rolling on the wrong spot. The stream could see that. I don't know if they could. No, they couldn't see that. 10
So much.
submerged in lava. Oh my god. So you take 110 fire damage,
No, he resists.
reduced to half at 55. I didn't know the rules on that one. I thought it was 10d10. Nope, it was not. That's DMG level of damage.
Lava
That's not
has
even my own
different
choice.
damage depending on if it's like touch or submerge.
So yeah, while that Cantor
man.
dives down under and the lava starts to fill in from the heat of its body, as the molten rock covers its pathway, you dive down in 10 feet. You've already taken the damage.
Right. How far down is it?
I mean, you can't really see since you're trying to swim through lava, so you don't know.
Okay.
But as you're moving,
okay.
if you are moving down, you can feel the walls where the lava, like where the pathway is. It's not like it's like pool river of lava you're gonna get trapped under. There's a pathway that you can kind of detect by touching the wall.
So I'm going to use about half of the movement that I have.
Okay, which is how much?
Right now I have a total of 100 feet.
Okay, so it's difficult
swim
terrain for
speed-
lava, same as swim speed.
I have a marathon runner though.
So so this is difficult terrain because of swimming. You're swimming.
Okay.
You're not necessarily difficult terrain otherwise. There's like the rocks and shit in there are you're just like pushing aside. It's swimming.
Cool. So it'd be half. So I have
Moving
50
through
feet.
lava, burrowing,
well.
or swimming.
Yeah,
It's
I will
swimming.
use
It's lava. It's
45
liquid.
feet of movement because I can use the hasted action to get a dash action. So I'll use 45 feet of my movement to swim down or as much as up to 45 feet, unless I feel it, and then I'll be bopping it with the hammer.
So you travel about 30 or so feet as you run into its tail.
Awesome.
Little nubby tail.
We're gonna just for flavor grab onto the tail, just meaty paw, and just slam onto it a couple times.
Okay.
Holding the hammer like up towards the head to just have the best bopping ways in this.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess technically hammer charge for the first one.
You did travel at least 30 feet. I'll assume that I'll allow a straight line. It's a like slightly awkward like touching the wall straight line, but it's a straight line. It's down diagonally.
And of course, we're rolling a fucking advantage.
24 hits.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because it ends at the start of your turn.
Yeah.
They fixed that because UA was the end of your turn.
And,
Oh god.
Normal.
Yeah.
Mod,
Imagine
and
that
I
for
need
crit
to roll,
fishers.
roll
15.
8. So yeah, but plus the 2d8 from the holy weapon.
With accurate lava damage.
Because for some reason my holy weapon thing isn't
I
adding.
think all the effects are broken at this second.
Yeah.
Oh,
they are.
that probably means that my Namiel Fellwing isn't adding either. So.
I don't see it in that one. It was before, I thought. So when you click on damage, there's an optional like spot where you can put extra damage. You can just type it in there too. So it's all rolled together.
Okay, yeah. So I'll just have to roll an extra 3d8 then.
Yep. I'll make a
all
notepad with
rolls.
just like your damage modifiers to add to it. That you can just paste in there right
Because like
now.
I have
is
stuff
this?
for the passive effects that add on to the damage, but yeah, it seems like they're
So
not working.
where if its mouse was right here, it looked like it was like a little itty sperm, and it was confusing to me. It was like a little blue dot with a little tail, like just looping around.
And then second attack with the normal Hamar.
Okay.
Actually, I need to.
And you have minus that 55 damage off, correct?
Yes,
Good.
yes, I did.
Good.
So I'd only taken 8 before this, and like I said, I should be at 198 for
Okay.
max health, not whatever I'm at.
I
so.
love all my teammates here. It's nobody in any of my other D&D games would have jumped in lava to come save me.
So your HP is 198 max, correct?
Yes, 198 max.
Yeah, I'm just gonna change that there. Here we go. That should be better. What the fuck?
Yeah, because it. Yeah, my HP shit's been fucked for a while. Alright.
Weird. Yeah, will not go like at all.
It might be an effect overriding it. I had that in a game.
Yeah. Well, I just added an extra 30 to his max HP for the moment.
Okay, so I'm assuming the 26 hits?
The 26 just barely hits.
Okay. And, equational bonus. 3.
Ah.
There we go. That seems like a correct number.
Okay.
That feels better.
And now that I've done those attacks, I will use my hasted action
Mm-hmm.
to swim the fuck back out of the lava and use that last 5 feet that I had to just clomp on and just fuck.
Looking like tiefling Darth Vader right now.
He's a nice
Just-
solid purple color from all the redness that hit him.
Climb out and look down in the lava. I hate you.
Just brushing it all off your body. 'Cause you were technically
Like a
still.
little rusty at points.
He is technically still covered in. He's still covered in lava. You don't have an action. You're gonna take a little bit of damage until your next turn because
Stop,
you're.
drop, and roll.
Yeah.
No, he's just gonna knack her up and just get armor.
Why
Fine.
can't- Aaron, I think you minused that 33 damage from my HP, not the Acanter's HP. Because I was at 135 when I looked back over, I'm at 102.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I definitely
"Oh."
have you selected right now. Go ahead and add that back. There we go.
That's because the Nacto
word.
is hidden on the map. You can't select it.
Oh, I can.
Or at least I can't select my token.
Right, well, I hid you away. Yeah.
I know.
Here, I'll do this for you, Mike.
No, I
no,
have all mine.
There's a new
updated.
cool little one they have here, which is the invisibility one,
Oh, cool.
which you can see, and I can see, but no one else can see you.
Oh, that's dope. I love that. So they can't see me right now.
The
That's
group
awesome.
cannot see you, but everybody else.
Yeah, you definitely wasn't like right here.
Well, yeah, but that's no. I didn't move his character token. That's where he was at before.
Oh, okay.
But I just
He's
made him
just-
invisible, so you guys didn't have to like try to like track where he was at and all that type of shit. But this way, if he's invisible, he can still click on his character and do stuff for his character.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's a fun one. Learned that when they turned Garethor invisible in the last group. Sons of bitches. It didn't work out nearly as well that time as it did the previous times. I detonated an 8d10 on flight, which dropped his concentration on that greater invisibility. He got hit by 2 of the blasts
I
from
kinda
the
need this
temper.
thing to leave the hole. Like I had several ideas what I could do, but I'm like, if I banish this thing, I'm dead.
I say, yeah, if you break free of its grapple,
Yeah, I'm I might not be dead, but I'm
Go
most
for
likely
it.
dead.
You don't have fire resistance too.
he
and
also has
billion
no idea
HP.
how far down he is.
Yeah,
Here's a suggestion.
I could always put a recon up out.
Well, my suggestion was gonna be like do finger guns to your head and banish yourself.
Yeah,
No,
so that-
because if I come back, I'll come back down here.
Fair.
Actually, it's an empty square nearest to me, so lava probably doesn't count as empty square.
I mean,
No,
it's like
'cause
reappearing
would
underwater.
count as an empty square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
But
if it
what I was
cool.
thinking of actually doing. This thing is probably healthy. I don't want to waste the sick.
I mean, right now, no one knows what it's like because it's underground and.
No, I'm just talking about its con. It's probably
Ah.
healthy. This is not me fishing. This is me thinking out loud.
Yeah. No, it's definitely a very volcanic-based creature.
So what I'm going to do. Where's my other 5th level? I didn't use a second 5th level thing.
So I tried to kill one of I think Legendary's characters way back in with the Nibble Snarf. Drug his ass under the ground and left him there.
Action. I can't. I was hoping to use that and then something else, but yeah, I think I'm going to do that though. That's the safest option for me. I'm gonna touch myself and use a Death Ward.
Oh, okay.
Just in case this thing kills me down here, I have a little bit of not dying. So I am Death Warded.
Okay.
Because I did not say I did that before we started our trip, so that does not.
That's fair.
I
Okay.
need to update the Fire Claw's lava damage. It's like already between full limb in lava and wading through lava. It's perfect.
All right, Iihane, anything else for your turn?
In 8
I don't think I have any proper. Let me see. I have my Channel Divinity, but I don't think that's a proper one I want to use down here. I think that's a healing one now, so probably not.
Okay. All right. So it is. Don't hit the end turn. Now it's my turn.
Sorry.
So on my turn, I'm gonna show you guys where it's at underground. I love how that reveals that too. That's cool as shit. All right, so it's underground currently, 30 feet down, as it's now coming upwards. 10, 15, 20,
Entering like
25.
Phantom from DMC1,
And then
where
straight
it
up,
leaves the lava tunnel.
yeah, comes up here, facing all of you, turns. Iihane still in the mouth, not covered in lava or anything like that. As it turns, looks at the group, and you can hear Iihane here, and just as it just releases a wind tunnel straight down that nice, pretty line right there, including Iihane in this line. So because you're like right here.
Do I get yeeted because
You
of that?
do. Yeah, you are.
Okay.
You are not. So, let's go ahead and here. You are released from the grapple. You are blasted back. I need everybody in this nice, very pretty. This is not gonna be force damage because I've updated that to fix that. In this very pretty. This is also not the right size line. It should be a 10-foot long or 10-foot wide line. It's not correct.
How do I turn off the invisible?
Right click on yourself like normal conditions.
Oh, hey, I'm not in it.
And
Perfect.
it is first row, second from the bottom. Or first column, second from the bottom.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I like that I'm not in this line.
You are not in this line, that is correct.
Can I switch with whistle?
No.
No.
You're
You're not a
also,
goblin boss. You don't get to do that.
Do I make this save at advantage or disadvantage or anything?
I feel like since you're grappled in this case, but you're grappled in the mouth of where it's at, your movement 0.
Technically, my movement is not 0 because it can't turn my movement to 0 because of freedom of movement.
Let's go up to freedom of
British.
movement real fast.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it said I can't. My speed can't be reduced to 0.
Freedom of movement, here we go. So, for duration, target's movement. Ah, god dang it, just disappeared. Oh no, someone typed something, so I have to scroll back up now. I think. Yeah. So, for the duration, target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain, and spells and other magical effects can neither reduce target speed nor cause target to be paralyzed or restrained.
So that doesn't include grapple. Okay.
Right. You can escape from 5 feet of movement, but yeah, it does not prevent that. Hey, being underwater imposes no penalties on the target's movement or attacks. You could have swam through the lava.
I don't like the wording on that because technically, if I'm grappled, I have no movement to escape the grapple. Because when you're grappled, your movement goes to 0. I don't like the wording on that. I know what it means, and it makes sense with what it means, but the wording is
bad
wrong
wording
for what it means.
So, in this case, I will say you can use movement to get out, obviously. You have 0 movement for this blast. You're going to be released from the grapple because of it. So we're going to go with... It'll just be a straight roll still. There's still a chance of, like, you know, protecting yourself, avoiding damage, and all that type of stuff. It is still a dexterity saving throw. But, you know.
Yeah, which means I was not... I had to nat 20 to make that.
Alright, so still a defender. That 17 is their saving throw, correct?
Yeah, that's their saving throw.
Okay, 17,
and then I'm
18,
picking up a Flash of Genius on mine.
Okay, so that puts you at a what?
23.
Okay. So, all set. You succeed. Everybody else fails. As you each take 34 points of thunder damage. And you are pushed 10 feet away.
Okay, that's still not working for Stormbreaker. So,
Yeah, it's current HP of 2.
yeah, again, I'm just gonna have to...
Some weird...
It's actually a 13 right now.
I am still holding on to that concentration.
Nice.
But I will take 17. And
Okay.
10.
That is its turn. Let's go and roll for that recharge. No. All right.
Face is still up.
Cool. I mean, not, but cool.
I really wish I asked and put that piece of material that gave me more HP. It might have been helpful.
Azrar, it's your turn.
Yes.
Do
My turn.
the
Okay.
things.
All
Oh no!
right.
What did I just do? We're good. We're good.
My movement speed is 40, so
I'm
I
gonna
will
beat this.
bonus action dash.
Okay.
Oh yeah, wait, I need to, so that I can here, and I technically have an ally within 5 feet of it.
Iihane failed the save, so technically she is pushed 10 feet back.
Ah,
Oh, am I?
Yes.
5, 10, yep.
So you do not. If you
All
wish to change what you are doing.
nah, I'll still attack. I'll just turn off my sneak attack.
Erus is so fast you can't see
But
him
it's
once
not like
again.
it really matters anyways, because the macro isn't fucking working.
Yeah.
Attack. Normal. 14 does not hit.
Does not. No.
Get rid of my expanded crit stuff. Which honestly probably isn't even working anyways.
No, it was.
Okay. Then another attack.
The 20's a hit.
20 hit?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, 19. Then offhand. Attack.
That's a crit.
Perfect. Critical hit.
Ooh,
23.
that's some good offhand damage.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you are running up towards it, it was looking a little bloodied. As it releases the wind, the one tusk is, completely broken off somewhere off back to where you guys were at. Its tail, as it kind of turned around, looks like it was broken. As it then turns, and you get 2 good cuts into its belly. One of its hands is also cut and severely bleeding right now as well. It is fairly bloodied. Can it be captured?
It's technically not an elder dragon.
Yeah, it's a flying wyvern.
No,
Ah,
it cannot be captured. There are certain ones that can't be. This is one of the ones that cannot be captured.
It's probably because he's too fucking big.
And they're like, damn, we don't have enough part to carry
So-
this thing.
we caught and attempted to catch Zora Magdaros, so too big is not an argument.
That
So-
would have just been restraining it in place.
I was
It's
trying
not
to determine
even
if I had
really-
to tell all sets if it was capturable or not. I don't have to tell him.
Well, wouldn't you? He still knows it is of that health.
It's not in capture range if it can't be captured.
Fail.
Okay, I will end my turn.
As you
It's
end
all set's turn.
your turn, it's going to use a legendary action to bite you.
Oh no.
No. 27.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. 24 points of piercing damage, and you are grappled.
Use my reaction to half it.
12. You can just go ahead and right click on it and apply half damage.
Okay. Apply. Which one? Oh, right click, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on.
'Kay.
Oh my
All
god.
set. You're good to go.
Okay, apply half damage. Here we go.
Here.
I look back at them like, don't let it take me.
the glowing aura below it is slowly starting to sink, just looking at you all.
Ooh. No, all damage is good damage. I can't waste something like that.
Did it have disadvantage on the attack against it from me hitting it with my ancestral protectors?
From the attack of opportunity, right?
Well, from when I attacked him, when I attacked the Cantor. Whenever I attack a creature while I'm raging, my spiritual protectors harry them and give them disadvantage on their attacks against creatures that aren't me.
Right, because when did it burrow?
Because it burrowed before my last turn. Before my last turn, and on my last turn I swam down and hit it.
You
and it
did,
came back.
yes. So it didn't. I did not roll that. Let me go ahead and do that again. Okay, a 27.
Isn't that the same thing that happened with me?
I don't take
was.
crit damage anyways. I don't take crit damage anyways. So
Yeah, I know, but it's still
whatever.
funny.
Oh, I do.
I was trying to make
You
it
can
to where you
crit.
didn't get fucking
No, that's fair. It's
pulled
good.
down there, because I can't swim back down there like that again.
I mean, you could.
Sure you can.
I don't know. Did you roll about average on that roll, or was that like?
I have
high?
no idea. I don't know.
The max is 180. So the max that you would ever
Average.
take.
It was above average.
It's 90.
Yeah, it was just below average because average would be 30
No, average damage would be 99.
on the bite.
No. We were talking about on the lava.
Lava.
On the
Oh.
lava.
The 18d10. 99 is the average.
Yeah.
So just above average.
Oh yeah. I don't know. That's,
It was 110 is what I rolled.
Yep.
That's a lot of damage.
It can
We
only do 40 more damage than that.
Yeah,
We just
you
gotta
can
kill
live.
it now. So
Yeah. If it does a
No.
max 180 and I take half that at 90, I will be almost dead.
Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
No.
normal. 13 is a miss.
13 is a miss.
And
You have that rapid reload to free switch?
no, because that's
Oh.
what I did last turn
Gotcha, okay.
for my bonus.
I just wasn't sure if
After
you wanted
I-
to. Well, if you had the rapid reload, it was just a free swap. I wasn't sure if you used that Valstrax.
Yeah, no,
material
it's
or not.
fine. It's just the. No,
Yeah.
I wasn't going to use the Valstrax material. I'll just lose 2 ammo and.
Yeah, both miss.
Yep. Let's see. We gotta see how far one thing is from another. Okay. I'll have. That'll be it for my turn.
'Kay.
Stormbreaker will. I'll tell Stormbreaker. Stormbreaker, please. Outline it.
Actually, before Stormbreaker's turn, it's going to use its
Yeah.
legendary action to dig underground.
Ah.
Fate.
Goodbye, Azrar.
Yep.
There's your
I knew
invisibility
you
for it, so you
well.
can see yourself still, Azrar, but you can
That's
click
so
yourself if you need to.
cool.
I'd be taking fire damage while
No,
I'm
you do
down
not.
there.
No, I didn't.
Iihane did not.
Oh,
It's
thank
it's
God.
it's what's flown in behind.
He's being nice to dragging us underground.
It's the heat of the body that's superheating the rock around that's melting it in.
Gotcha.
Erus, how low are you on a scale of 1 to like 90?
I'd say I'm close to about 50.
Okay. That
And the,
tells me what my turn is used for. Don't
Yeah,
jump in.
We're not
Since
quite. We're not quite at
the-
50, but we're there. We're close.
Since the last thing I said to Stormbreaker was to outline the thing,
Shoot,
I guess he'll
actually.
just prep the action when the Agentor comes up to cast Fairy Fire on it.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
Just realized that a Cantor's burrowing is essentially just like Phantom from DMC1, where lava burrows.
All right, Erus.
Phantom also leaves a fire tunnel.
Where's it gonna appear, Erus? Where's it gonna appear?
I'm gonna regret this.
Don't
So-
Oh, you're all
down.
flustered. I know where he's gonna.
He's over here, right?
So
That's where he
I'm
went
literally
down.
using the
That's
arrow
the
keys to move it, so you guys can't tell where I actually moved him to during that burrow movement. But yeah, the
Right,
hole
yeah,
is
yeah, we
that's
just know
right
where he
here.
went.
That's where the
Yes.
hole is.
correct.
5, 10, 15. Should we 85? Cut that in half. Leaves me with about 40. Alright. Fucking. I run and jump in.
No, I wanted to heal you.
You fool! He'll heal him afterwards when his body like rises up from the lava dead.
That's fail.
I've got enough to where if he rolls max,
96.
and I am taking half. Okay, see, look, we're taking less damage this time. That's 40.
Just right click on it and apply half damage.
Again, I
God
would
damn it!
love
You
to
and your
right click.
inability to right click right now.
I would love to do it.
It should be
I
48.
really would.
48, yeah.
48. Okay. Like can't even click on my token to minus damage. I have to do it through the character sheet on here.
Oh, you poor person.
Oh
This
man.
is, all right, and then
These are the dark ages.
I'm going to I have, after that 15 feet of movement and the jump in, I have about 40 feet of movement, so I'm gonna swim up to that movement to get to it.
Oh,
If
Erus, I did
unless it's
forget
closer.
one thing. Since you did start your turn and you were partially covered in lava, you do take 2d10.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Cool.
It's but you have some lava on you, you know. Oh, I rolled almost perfect. 9. You have 40 feet of movement right now. You said correct. That's not counting your dash.
Oh, that's not what I wanted it to do. Okay. That's not including my dash. Correct.
All right. So it means if you have 40 feet of movement, it means you have 20 feet of swim.
No. I had like 85 feet of movement left when I jumped in.
So okay, 40 feet of swim. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So you swim. So you find it, which means you swim.
Or I hit that 40 feet. Whatever's sooner.
You hit 30 feet, and you run into its tail.
Cool. All right. Just
Donkey
as my
spoinky.
body's slowly searing, I'm just hitting it.
Crying reckless.
Some more. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I only hit it twice last time, so.
Your eyeballs melt out
Hammer.
by the time
Oh
you
wait,
get back up.
not hammer. It's was this in a
His
straight
eyes are
line again, or
closed.
did he zigzag some
It's
more?
it's a diagonal. So like you reach down, you touch it on with your left hand. You touch the ground with your left hand.
So then hammer charge.
Okay.
Attackies. Advantages.
24 hits.
Hey. Damage. 8. Normal.
31. Nice.
Okay, alright, and then next attack, I want to go to my effects real quick, and oh god, this is so painful, just to maneuver around any of this.
All right. So you're swimming back out, or you
No,
making
I
a
have
second
to-
attack?
Second attack, yeah,
Okay.
and then advantage.
A crit
Ah.
on an 18.
I'm not adding anything to this because we've still got like a whole other like week and a half of travel. So I am going to now just roll normal crit damage.
This definitely didn't happen due to the natural one that Mike rolled.
Oh,
Crit.
that's fine.
Ooh.
Holy
Ew.
fuck, dude.
That's some damage. Oh no, I actually healed it or something. Go away. What does that?
Yeah, I can do when I crit. I can do a lot of damage.
I'm not sure
46
why is there a green
Plus
bar?
4 plus 64 plus 68 plus 1d6 plus 1d4.
Oh
Holy
wait,
shit.
that did the hammer charge again. That shouldn't have done that. Sorry. Ignore that. Ignore the 81. Hold on.
That's the 64 in there, right?
Just ignore 80 because it would have been the 64.
We can just minus off 17.
Yeah, because it tells you what it.
I can
does-
see
did-
how much you did.
Did
You
it
did
have an additional D4 in there? Because there should be one.
so
for
there is a 46. There's
Yeah,
the
there is
64,
the
which we
one, yeah.
ignore. The 68,
Yeah.
1d6, and a 1d4.
Just ignore the
17 then. I'll give him
ignore
17
the-
back.
64.
17 HP, we can give him back.
Yeah.
All right. So you hit it twice. Cry of pains can be heard. Your ears hurt, Azrar, from it, as it's literally just screamed into your ears. As Erus, you're trying to swim out.
Yeah, I'm using my hasted action to dash and use 50 feet of 30 feet to get to the top, and then whatever else I need to get onto land.
Okay. So I was gonna
and
make a
I'm
tail
just
attack as a
rolling.
reaction against you, but I realized that the Ankantor cannot see you right now because of how tight this burrow space is. So I'm not making the attack. But I was going to, then I realized I couldn't do it.
Alright, that's it. And once again, I'm gonna like get out and just like it hurts and stand back up and just
Lava
be ready.
off of you.
Yeah, just almost no skin at this point, just like
It's a really nice like mud bath. Your pores are completely gone.
They're gone.
They are gone, you're right. Crazy how that works.
All right, Iihane. After Erus hits the end turn button, it's your turn.
Oh gosh, yeah, I need to maneuver this menu some more.
Let's see.
There we go.
Okay. 25 over here.
Okay.
Well, I cast heal on him.
Okay.
Because he needs it.
Oh, that's why I'm seeing a
And-
green.
You
So
know
it's a
what?
70, right? Flat 70.
No, I'm upping it for you because I'm not using my 8 for anything else
Oh.
right now.
What does that even do when you
How's
cast that?
How's that?
10
4?
HP per level.
Oh, wow. So 80 HP.
Yep. Oh, apparently it's 90. Oh, because of my healing stuff.
Dang healing stuff.
I'm a life cleric, so it adds 10 to the roll just by being life cleric at level 8.
Dang cheating
So
thing.
90 HP.
I'm telling you, there's no roll to this.
Nope, he just takes it.
I mean, it's still
gosh.
fine, but technically there's no roll on this one. He just regains health.
Yes, but life
I'm assuming
cleric-
whenever you heal something, it gets an extra 10.
A blessed healer. No, that's it is the. Whenever
I'm gonna add
Creature
in, like,
gains health.
I
Mm.
use
It's
it-
just the 80, and then I'll.
Yourself
no,
a 90.
it's 90. It's whenever you use a spell first level or higher to restore hit points, the creature regains additional hit points equal to 2 plus the spell level.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So you get you
That
get
is
to
completely
90.
accurate. Yeah, you get 90.
And I'm going to move 5 feet, trying not to get in a line, trying to split up a little bit, and what can I do as a bonus action? Nothing.
Okay.
So, because I healed, so I can't use that. Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay. So, I'm going to reveal where it's at, as it is 30 feet underground currently,
Oh God.
as it
Oh!
is going to rise up right here, emerge right next to Iihane, and then it is going to turn around. Azrar in, like, hanging from its broken tusk currently.
Oh God, I'm in a line with. Wait, no, he
This-
hasn't recharged.
I didn't recharge.
Stonebreaker does get the
It does,
activate
yes.
item. Oh, there we go.
All right.
Good fire.
I have
Everyone does
advantage
have
on this.
advantage against it.
I fail in the advantage. I use my legendary resistance to automatically succeed.
Ah,
I
you
need to
bastard.
uninvisible myself.
Let's see how many of those I get. It's not on here. Okay.
You should get like what, 3 by default or 1? I don't need to know actually. I'm
I
just
actually lost
randomly
Azrar.
guessing.
0.
But,
Well, minus. There we go. All right, got you back. Okay. He is then going to rise up as tall as he can, come crashing down.
ouch. I am playing a high dex character next time. I need dex saves.
Sadly, because Iihane moved, I could not get all set in this as well.
Ah.
Good.
Yeah. I lied. I'm gonna go over here. It's gonna emerge over here.
Uh,
And get all set,
Um,
not me.
5, 10. Yeah.
that seems like cheating with extra steps, but okay.
Yeah, he's the DM, he gets to.
I know.
You guys get to redo your things when you don't think about it with movement sometimes.
You're
I'm
100%
allowed to.
correct.
So, Nathan, squish down on them. Azrar, you are not affected by this since you're technically just in its mouth. I need.
And it's all jokes too.
Yeah. I need both Allset and Iihane to make me dexterity or strength saving throws. Either one.
Oof. Oof.
Well, thank you for the option. At least I have a chance with
You're
this
welcome.
One. I still won't.
You both fail.
Terrible.
As you guys are
Why
smashed
you
down,
use
lava explodes outwards as it heats the rock underneath it. You take.
That's fine.
This is the bludgeoning damage. Take 15 points of bludgeoning damage plus an additional 23 fire damage.
38, so DC 19.
Yep.
So I take 15 plus 23.
The fire damage probably shouldn't be adding a +8. To
It shouldn't. I'll be once I get to them in the update. It'll be changed. It'll be roughly the
That's what I
same
figured.
damage once I get to. It'll probably be 24 instead of 22. We do like a 7d6.
It'll be adding
Okay,
a
so
+12 from now on.
That's a total of 38, so I have to get 17 on my con save.
17 for you. Yep, and all set is a 19.
19.
Make them saves. That's a fail.
I'm gonna flash a genius that
That's
one.
not a fail.
Okay.
Okay, and I got
That's
the 18 I mentioned, so I got mine.
Ah.
I'm like, oh, I don't like this.
I
do a
was
turn,
super
and I
excited.
saw the 17. I was like, ah.
It is looking extremely rough right now, by the way.
Fucking
I do not recharge, and that is the end of its
Good.
turn. You are both, since you both failed to save, you are both prone on the ground underneath it, just so you both know. That's right. You are grappled by it, hanging in its mouth, fighting for your life. What do you do?
I'm gonna try and escape.
I don't like this. You should stay in its mouth.
As a heads up, Aaron,
Yes.
it was pointed out to me
You
my
have advantage.
Grace's healer also
Yeah.
stacks, so I got 10 HP for
Oh,
healing. Erus, I just want to let you know that I already added that.
Cool.
And I can make an acrobatics check to attempt to
You
break the grapple,
may,
correct?
you cheater. Yeah, you
And
can.
I have advantage,
Why?
apparently.
No, you have
I
advantage on
crushed it.
attacks against him from crushing.
Oh.
Just
Oh,
attacks.
okay.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm
escaping
not-
is
I'm not
an attack.
attacking him yet. I'm gonna fucking break free.
So
'Cause
you're
I don't
using-
want to be
okay.
in his mouth.
So this will be your action, just to clarify that. So you won't be able to use attacks. Okay, cool.
Okay. Normal.
Fuck.
There's a 35.
Just barely.
Yeah.
Just barely
okay.
makes that 22.
Stick. I'm going to
Fail
then
it.
use my bonus action to disengage and move over here.
I definitely wasn't going to eat you as soon as your turn ended. Definitely wasn't going to do
Okay.
that.
Wait, no.
Good
I
play.
don't want
Good
to.
play.
I'll leave it right there because there's nothing I can do to avoid like lining up all nice and pretty for
Mhm.
everyone.
All good. So as your
As
turn
we
comes
charge
to a close,
Next, so
it does not recharge. I like rolling it afterwards instead of right at the start of a turn because you're technically supposed to roll at the start of the creature's turn.
yeah, no,
I think end of the turn is better.
I picked that up from you, and I actually got my friends to start doing that too, because they like the same thing.
Yeah.
But that way you have a whole turn to plan instead of just.
Shit.
Oh well, you're screwed.
All right. And that also so I don't forget to do it. So let's see here. All right, it's so on its turn, or you can use a legendary action between the turns here, and it is going to bite Erus.
It has advantage.
Thank you. 19.
Wow.
Misses.
Really?
Oh my, yeah.
You have a 20 AC right now because of haste.
Yeah, because of haste.
Haste.
Oh, come on. It was a natural 1 and a 5.
And if I take an adamant seed, I'll have a 22
I've missed him twice.
or an armor seed. Dude, this is great. I went from almost guaranteed to get hit that now I actually don't get hit.
With advantage, you don't get.
5 and a 1, guys. 5 and a 1. My plus 14 to hit failed me.
Let's go.
All right, that's the end of my legendary action. Go ahead, all set.
Uh-huh. I'll attempt to crawl away.
You can do that. 20 feet of movement to get out from under it.
Yeah. I can't get up because that would be the half movement needed.
You're beyond. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I can't select myself.
Let me see what I can do here. If it's funky.
But it's
With...
the back.
There is a module I need to show you that lets you put tokens
Well,
underneath other tokens.
Yeah, I thought I was able to do that.
There might be a thing in the basic. They updated the controls and everything to make them look nicer.
Where is it? Resource, light, vision.
Yeah,
I'll
need
just
to
move it
use
really fast and put it back. I
Yeah,
know
just
where
keep
it's at, so it's easy enough to.
Okay. Just move here. And since I can't get up, I'm prone.
Mhm.
But I have advantage, but not advantage because I'm prone. I'm gonna do my best here and not shoot it because that's crazy. But I will do one thing that I really don't do at all is I'm gonna shock and grasp it. So as I'm backpedaling away from it,
Please tell me this kills it.
It's not that dead.
16 to hit.
16 to hit is a miss.
Nice.
Damn.
And that'll and
Wait, it's with it's with advantage, right? Because you're because
because
you're
I'm prone.
It's on the prone.
Yeah.
Isn't shocking
except-
grasp? Oh yeah, all attacks up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll just look over at Stormbreaker and I'll just say, please, once again. And that'll be my turn.
Wait, isn't Crusher still active though, or is it not?
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
it's not at disadvantage
it's
because of
neutral, okay.
canceling.
And it can
Yeah.
do what it wants to. I'm not digging under this time.
Okay.
I don't have anybody in my mouth.
Attempt that again.
Advantaged success.
Nice.
Darn
That'll
magic resist.
be a pass.
Okay. Erus, it is your turn. It's there. It's
Okay.
looking pretty. It's
Yep,
annoyed that you're not eaten by it.
That's great. I'm gonna hit it. We're just gonna. Oh, wait, I need to put on my crit 16 effect. Or no, I need to take off the effects because I hit it. Oh god, this is so bad. Because it keeps scrolling up when I get rid of something. I probably could have done this when it wasn't my turn.
That'd be too
Alright.
easy.
Normal attack. Of course, advantage.
24 hits. This has been a good fight.
It has. It's been fun.
We'll never make it back to Poke.
No, never.
There's only 3 more of these on the way, guys.
You know what? We're making the path safer for everybody else.
34 damage. Dang.
Yeah, the holy weapon really just like gets
Just
us
pumps
there.
it, yeah. I mean, you also rolled out of the 6 dice, 4 of them were max.
Nice.
Did it actually minus? Yes, it did. Good.
Yeah, being able to add or not roll below a 2 is also very nice.
An important question for Iihane, what does the holy weapon look like now?
It's almost shimmering with water.
Okay.
Like still water over it.
Okay.
Almost like it's just like the weapon itself is just under
That's not what I
the
meant to roll.
surface of a
Right.
still pool.
So, Erus, as you strike, hitting it, the divine water, in this case, of the holy weapon strikes it, and you watch as that portion of the body cools. The entire body, for a brief second, flickers, just black, and begins to glow once again. It is looking severely injured at the moment.
Cool. Ignore the fact that it says 41 because I'm a goober. I roll a natural 15 plus whatever my bonuses are for that.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Yeah, I think a 41 hits.
Just barely.
Yeah, we're just
I believe that
21.
would be a 26
Wow.
because your modifiers are 11.
Yeah.
All right, Erus. How do you kill the Cantor?
As Iihane
it's facing me,
calls.
right? Because it
Yeah,
tried to bite me.
try to bite you. See, that's kind of
Cool,
following you
so,
and stuff. Tails flapping back and all set.
The first attack is gonna be I'm going to swing it like kind of as it's rearing its head up. I'm gonna swing the hammer.
Yeah.
And as I swing it, I'll let go so it has the some momentum as it hits the Cantor's chin, and I'll jump up, grab it by the haft, and then slam it down onto its other tusk, breaking it.
Ooh, I like it. This comes crashing to the ground in pain, and with this new, very pretty dead marker. Boop. Fit the
That was
creature.
an old school dead marker.
There's
As Iihane's on it.
Yeah, as Iihane drags herself out, the fight comes to an end.
Oh,
Some of you better worse for wear. Oh, Erus, that reminds me. You take 2d10 fire damage. Because you are
Yeah,
technically
so
still
lava.
covered in lava, and no one has tried to brush it off you yet.
All right.
Also,
I'll use
something-
my hasted action to
You're good.
get it off.
Something to keep in mind for us, if you hit T on a monster, it will auto compare your attack to its AC. So it doesn't even need Aaron to tell you.
Interesting.
Okay. Like a selected.
It's only for attacks, obviously, not saves, but
Hmm.
it also tells Aaron who you're targeting, because it should show up on his side that it's targeted by somebody.
Interesting. All right, so we have a dead Cantor here. It has 6 carves.
Ooh,
Hey.
Erus is tired.
Yeah, as I just stop pumping healing words into you.
Yeah. Both because of the pain, and also because of the haste.
Yeah, just
It's fine.
just let it go.
Immediately drops. I'm just like,
Face down.
just seize on the ground. Just
But how much HP are you down? I just want to know how many
Erus
rounds it takes
doesn't
to
have
heal
a
you.
nose right now.
I was at 130, so that was I was 68 HP down.
So it takes about 9 rounds to heal you full. Just in
Almost
case
a
he has
full
something to
minute.
attack. Yeah. Takes me only a minute to heal you full for free.
Nice.
I'll get started on a car.
Okay, it is 6 of them.
6 cars.
6 carves.
Nature
DC
check.
a guaranteed success because cheater.
Or it's survival, right?
Yep.
We'll roll for those. See if we get any of those crits.
There's some nice stuff on these ones, like this one and the
Heard
those
those
have some nice
are
things.
Juicy.
That minimum 23.
3.
3, 4. One more.
Well,
5, 6. Okay, all
Nice.
successes. So
As I start to heal Azrar up.
everybody roll me a d20. Let's see what you get.
Shit.
I just bumped myself back up to max health. Okay. Roll
Ooh.
D20.
Wow.
Impressive, everybody.
Baby.
The good news, we have 2. Okay, who's rolling the? You guys have 2 more to still roll.
I'll
not
roll
rolling.
one more.
I'm gonna add it to the stuff, so I will not roll.
Bye.
I'll roll.
Go ahead.
I've just got the good luck on my
So
roll.
the good news is
18,
17, 18, 19, and 20 are all different things. So the 18 and the 17 are 2 different items. So
Nice.
let's start at the bottom with a 1. A 1, a 4, and a 7 or 1 through 7 are all the same. So that 1,
Oh, cool.
2, 4, and 5 are
5.
all Cantor scales. I don't know what this does.
He's got like 4 fucking tails. Oh, scales. I thought you said tails.
Oh, it's Dimension Door.
Well, holding this weapon, you can
Yes.
use a bonus XP command word, causing flames to erupt from it. So the shiny part of Flame Tongue, which none of you need. But yeah, Awareness armor,
But
you can
that could
cast
be a
the Dimension
cosmetic.
Door spell as an action. Once you use property, you can't use it again until next dawn. You disappear, you leave behind a cloud of smoke. You appear in a similar cloud of smoke at your destination. It lightly
I
obscures.
see 4 items that would be really good for us to sell.
Yeah, damn right.
Hey guys, I mean, I'm just saying you could all just Dimension Door into the boss fight. Just,
Yeah. Oh, the dimension.
500 feet,
like,
just in.
Like Patton goes.
That takes an armor slot.
Patton could go to run away, and you just dimension door right in front of him. Like you're not going nowhere.
Your 200 feet of movement speed has nothing on 500 feet of teleport.
Yeah, but that's a once, and I can do 200 feet. Actually, if I'm hasted, I can do about 350 feet if I use all my actions and my bonus action
So,
per turn.
the other one, the first thing you get on the 17 is a Tall Fang. Armor effect, you have advantage on Charisma Intimidation checks while you wear this armor. Or, while you're holding this weapon, you can use your action to allow a cacophonous roar. Each creature in a 15-foot radius that considers you an enemy, so a hostile creature, I should probably fix that wording, must make a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes frightened of you for 1 minute. It can repeat its saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success, and it's immune to the effect for 24 hours after you use it. There is not technically a limit on this,
go to Erus.
but I should probably, add like a proficiency thing on that one. But technically there is no minimum.
I wish that I could use my own save DC on that.
Yep, it is a specifically set DC.
I know.
And then the last item is a tail, which Erus beat on the entire time.
But I came loose.
Resistance, it's a monk item. Or resistance to cold damage while you wear this armor. I would say anybody who uses unarmed strike realistically could use this.
It could be Erus's extra arm when he gets his extra arms.
Yeah,
Your unarmed strike.
Hunting horn and just dun 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 dun.
Unarmed strikes deal an extra 1d6 fire damage, and the weapon has 3 runes that recharge daily at dawn. When you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend a rune to generate an explosion on impact. You only expend 1 rune per
That's
round.
actually really cool.
Yeah, you basically punch and explosion. You could just take 46 fire damage, half on a fail, or if on a success, full on a fail. Let me see what else we got here. What else is fun?
That could be really good with your extra arms. Because right now your extra arms only do 1 plus strength, right?
Monk only.
No, he said anybody that uses unarmed.
Okay, I want everybody to roll me a D100 for fun.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's roll D100.
Well, now I roll high.
So,
Hey. Erus.
Oh.
you're the one that's infected.
Yes.
I'm immune to disease.
It's a magical disease.
Wait, there's a disease?
Still a disease.
No, I don't.
Congratulations, you're great.
There's disease nuts.
You should really get that checked out.
I know.
Roll me a D20, Erus.
I just see Aaron look at him like, really?
Okay.
10.
Okay.
All right.
Erus, you find a fire cell stone. As you are like grabbing the other tusks off as a trophy, it kind of like regurgitates a bit, and a bright glowing like orb falls out, like is upchucked out of its mouth. As you pick it up, it's hot in your hand, but not hot enough to like burn you. As you find a fire cell stone.
Oh shit, that fucking weapon property.
Yeah.
Fire giant strength. What does fire giant strength raise?
I'm
strength
getting
up
the
to?
And a really high amount.
I think
25.
25. So
25.
I was off by 1. So yeah, your modifier becomes +7.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
And it's a once
Yeah.
every 3 days.
I once had a belt of fire giant strength, and whew, let me tell you, that's nice.
That's pretty good. I mean, God, the armor effect is pretty good too.
Not
but...
that good for you. You don't have anything. Yeah, you have to use a reaction to increase your. So it'd be great for
use a reaction that would
great
increase your, yeah,
but not for you.
Okay. Yeah, no, fucking. Ooh. Keep that in the back burner.
That's definitely really good for you.
I think, see what we can do with that. I mean, my hammer is like pretty well outfitted right now.
I mean, you can always sell it, I guess, but I'm just saying.
No, we're not selling it. Well, I have other weapons that may be used at some point.
Or you can save it for when you hit very rare, or put it in a trinket and swap out your trinket for something else.
I'm not.
It's a once every 3 days trinket.
That's true.
Man, I cannot take crit damage ever.
No.
Or during this one fight, I can have a strength of 25.
Or
no, it's a bonus action to swap.
It's an action to swap. But either way, I drink it, and then I
get attuned to one.
No, you
get two trinkets at a time. You can tune to two trinkets at a time.
Attuned to one.
You're attuned to
no.
You're attuned to 2 trinkets, but you can swap which one's active.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that must have changed kind of like recently-ish.
No,
when we were doing
it's been like that
since the story. Yeah, because we were doing that originally. Then we realized we were fucking up on the rules on that one, and we corrected it. And it's been since the start of the campaign. It's been like that. You've always been able to swap between two as an action.
Yep. That's why
I meant like before that, because when we were doing like just the random hunts,
at one point we did forget about that at one point. But yeah, it literally is in my rules that you can swap between 2 trinkets as an action, but only one is it. You can be effectively you're attuned to you're attuned to 1 technically, but you can swap between whichever one is active. But you can only bring 2.
So much that makes it so much more useful.
Yeah, because you can then use that, then swap if you're not being critted.
Yeah. I mean, I could use it and then immediately just swap back.
Yeah.
And if I'm pasted, I could use.
Because it's an hour of fire giant strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I stall for an hour.
And 25 is a lot. You could pick up boulders and throw them with 25.
I mean, yeah, fucking holy shit. I might actually need to put like what I have and all of my trinkets on here.
Yeah,
I just have my trinkets on here, and I don't have what they do. But I have what most of them. I have what most of them do, just not the one that has weapon damage or that adds damage. Because I'm like,
it's always a great one for like geologists as well too. You can swap to the geologist one when you're mining. But obviously in this case you'd have 2 weapons.
Do we have any geologist stuff? Well, think about it.
I don't think geologist is a little more rare, but herbologist and all those other ones are a little bit better.
Yeah, because I have stuff for swim speed.
I might have to look
for that as well
into like getting a new trinket because I don't really need speed eating when I have a free 9 HP that I can cast, and the other one is swim speed.
Yeah, swim speed is situational.
That's why it's a trinket.
Yeah, but I'd say God, swim speed would have helped a lot during that fight.
Catch.
We have we actually have a Deora carapace, which you're immune to lava.
To be fair, we did not plan for this.
There should always be one person who should be immune to lava, I think.
Oh God,
I'm practically immune. Now. I mean,
you are awesome, Carlisle. Just saying.
Oh, with the loot?
Loot, yeah. That looks amazing.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep working on that, but we'll see how it goes.
I just want to tell you appreciate it.
Yeah. I gotta see why we're appreciating it.
Look how nice he did the Maizutsune party loot.
Oh.
So you can do
with
that.
the whole new setup or whatever. That's cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like instead of doing the folders for each of the material parts, you could probably just put it under one like a contour sheet, right?
Right.
Like this, and then just put everything underneath it and have it separate.
Maybe, or
I mean, the plan is to move it to loot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that too.
let's see here. So for the
Also,
we'll
what is
let
there
the stream
set
see this
aside?
beauty. But no, they can't see it. I lied. It's not there.
The things in set aside, the 2 Narwa stuff, the Nibble Carapace, and the Magala Nicked Gem, I think the Tigrex Scalp, I have slotted in stuff.
Okay, so let's go over that again. Tiger Scalp is gone. Yes.
Yep, the Tigrex Scalp.
Okay.
The
Nick Gem.
Magala Nicked Gem.
But I
Okay.
am.
Carapace is gone.
And then yeah, everything below the Nicked Gem, because
Okay.
I think the Claw I have. I know I have the Claw. Yeah, Claw's in my armor.
Okay,
And then the
Claw.
Carapace is in the gun lance that I have.
The Narwa Carapace? Narwa Carapace.
Yeah,
Nibble
the
Carapace.
Narwa Carapace is in that. So when I use my, I can swap to my gun lance to be able, during a short rest, and attune to it, if we're going to be going against something that we know does lightning damage. And then I'll have, get the Narwa set bonus of 2 and have resistance to lightning damage.
And the Nibble Carapace is in something else. Something else.
Yeah, that's in my that's in my armor for the speed eating.
So then Chameleon's Horn, Teoster Gem, and the Feeler are still up.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Those are set aside because I have ideas.
As you guys are having this discussion, you hear off in the distance, somewhere in the cave, the sound of 2 different roars, but the exact same kind of like vocal like tone, like harmonizing.
Okay, let's get moving. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's fucking get moving.
Let's into the cave. Let's go.
Everybody's max HP, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey.
We're there. Yeah, God, I really didn't need that one part that let me take double the dice that I rolled when I did hit dice on a short rest, because now Iihane can just heal us up.
Haha, boons.
Who takes short rest? Yeah, boons are powerful. We didn't expect that. So obviously we didn't plan for it. Like, who needs short rest when we could take 5 minutes to heal everybody?
So, the crabs that were remaining are either dead and burning. There's the delicious smell of crab meat in the air, which, as you all know, might attract a few extra things too.
I will scoop a few up and put them in a bag.
Yep.
And then I'll take another empty bag of holding and take one of the Acantor tusks and just shove it in there.
Slowly, a lot of effort.
It's gonna pop. It's gonna pop. You're gonna pop the side of it.
And then just go. This will go real well with that Tetsukabra tusk in my room.
We see the size comparison in the room where it's like whoosh, and
yeah.
It's like having a.
Oh no, Tetsukabra's just sitting straight up at one of the corners of the bed, so that'll just come up from the other corner.
Completely uneven.
I compare this very well because my grandfather had an elk head on his wall, and then above a deer head.
Oh God!
The deer was so much smaller than the elk.
Yep.
It was hilarious.
So, so there's a bunch of cooked crab meat around. Any of the living ones have kind of scattered at this point during the carving times and everything else. During that, like, roughly 30 minutes of carving, did either of you guys, Iihane was healing, anybody look for or not ores, but anybody look for any kind of insects or plants or mushrooms or fish?
Why not ores? We're in a cave.
Technically this was a battle map, so you could technically do that. You were actually in a random encounter map, so you can do that stuff.
Ooh. Yeah, because
the video game equivalent of being able to search for
I already used my thing for the day because it's a new day.
No, for ore, yeah, you're right. It's a new day for the plants and stuff like that. Yeah, this will be separate though.
Underground, I will go find some mushies for freeze.
All right. Go. So who are you having look for them for you? Because in this case, this one. So the ones you're looking for will count towards the day, but you're like on the random encounter map where you guys can look for everything if you want to try to look for everything.
Okay. So I'll do my one for the day just to get that out of the way.
Okay.
And then I'll need someone to look for ore for me. There's a
I found
5
ore.
on my
You're
free
carving.
mushes.
We can't rely on you.
True.
Azrar just looks up and there.
I'll look for plants.
I mean, that's what I was doing last session.
Yeah, but we
And you
ignored
didn't
you anyways.
believe me.
Oh, sorry, Aaron ignored you anyway.
Yeah, and then Allset pointed out exact same spot Azrar pointed out earlier. But it was amusing.
I did see that part, and I was like, yeah, that's on brand. That's on brand.
It was 100% exactly what would have happened.
So if I was to help them look for stuff, what do I need to roll?
Investigation.
What
I'll
do
just
we
be looking
least
for
need?
plants.
Okay, so
What do we least need?
Well,
Bugs?
we need ore. Look for ore.
Yeah, I can't look for ore because I won't succeed.
that is a success. All set for plants. Roll me a d6 for your mushrooms, Erus.
I did. It's a 5.
Okay, you find a parachute.
I have a +1, Erus, to looking.
I have a -1.
Those are broken.
I will hand this parashroom to Allset.
I'll try and remember where I need to put it, and I'll put it in there.
Probably crafting.
I get.
Yeah, no, like in terms of
I gotcha.
story wise.
I guess I will try for fish.
Ish, okay.
And then let Azrar before we leave look for ore, because ore is an important one.
Okay.
So.
Ore is
Yep,
there.
that's why I didn't look for ore.
Okay, so there are no fish in this underground area. You went looking for some water to see if you could find any. No luck.
There's a dry pool.
Those crabs, maybe where they came from, there was some water, but you walk that way for a little bit, come back. Just like for like 10 minutes, nothing. All right.
While Azrar's carving and I'm waiting for him to point out ore, I just pull out one of the cooked crabs and just
Shotgun one of the pincers.
Yeah.
This is obviously also back before you guys heard that roar. Plants. That is a success on the gathering of plants. All set. Give me that d6. Six. An adamant seed.
Ooh. We like those.
I like those very much.
And I could put my AC to 20.
Same.
Isn't your AC 18 with the shield though? So put 19.
No, isn't that adamant seed +2?
It says
Plus
one
one.
on the thing I said.
Oh, because I have the pill. That's right. I've been buying the pills.
Yeah, the pills are the crafted
That's
version.
why
You
you're
got a
broke.
drug
Yeah, I've
problem,
been doing
man.
drugs. That's right.
Yeah, that's why you're poor.
Yeah. Guys, kids don't do
Peter.
drugs, all right? You'll be poor.
You'll be poor.
That's what we learned.
They make you strong and bulletproof.
So, is there anything else you guys are looking for? Other than
Well,
ore
once we're
that you're
done-
waiting for him.
Yeah.
Ore is fast.
Okay. Then ore it is. So you find some ore. And go give me that athletics check.
Athletic. Ooh. Normal roll.
An 11. That is a fail, sir. You hear a as your pickaxe begins to. Actually, that would be your third fail on that pickaxe as it breaks.
Oh no! One of my several pickaxes.
Toss away.
Yep.
And you are unable to obtain any ore in this location. That's when the
Alright.
roar happens. Or maybe as you're about to make the strike, that's like when the roar happens right then and there.
I blame
It's
Azrar for my lack of
As you should.
ore.
makes sense to me. As you begin or continue your journey, you begin walking for the day. You're about 8 hours into this cave, few miles, as you still see the kind of like little pokes of light or like little rays of light coming from way up in the mountains from the little cracks that somehow pierce down into these deep caves. For the most part,
Like that god of War level.
Yes. Know exactly what you're talking about. I mean, I played God of War, I just don't remember. So
The entire going through the mountain part.
So then, as you're walking, you begin to, I want to say, because everything is grayscale because now you actually have light. You begin to, the light itself, like in some like the shining little rays, is very like cloudy, lightly obscured as you're walking through it. It looks like dust.
I was gonna say smoke.
No, it's very much dust. Like it's kind of like just like, is this something like walk through at some point and just hasn't settled down and kind of shifting around here and there? A little burst of wind here and there also kind of pushes it up. And near the end, when you're getting ready to look for a place to rest, you spy a creature laying on the ground, about 60 or so feet ahead of you, right as you get into your dark vision range for most of you. You can see it's the back of it. You can't really make out too much from this distance in grayscale. If you want to get closer, you can take a look at it.
Is it big?
No, it does not seem big. It seems you consider it like a medium-sized creature.
Do we want to check it out or just kind of?
I will sneak up.
Yeah, let's send Azrar up.
Stealth, please, sir.
You were gonna say stealth and perception.
It was, but there's no really need for the perception yet. So you sneak up carefully and cautiously. You see a little like a ray comes down, but not deep enough to really give you any true color. As you get closer to, of course, it looks to be like a Renoplos. It is laying there. You don't see its chest moving. On its side.
Dead. Does it look like anything's like tried eating it?
Want to give me an investigation check?
Sure. I'm mostly just wondering if it's like fucking disemboweled or something.
No, doesn't seem to be any obvious damage. 32.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no obvious damage. Looking at it, its lips seem to have some kind of discoloration. It's obviously just a different shade of gray in this case.
I'll light like a match just so I can like see what the different color is.
So as you light a match, and you're all, are you guys all still 60 feet away, or are you closer? You kind of cautiously follow behind him. Do you just kind of stay with him?
Without him getting attacked immediately, I'll move up at least like 30
and I'll be right behind Erus.
Okay, so you start moving a little bit up while he's doing that. So he lights up. We'll say you're about 30 or so feet away from him. He lights up, and looking, you see purple on the Renoplos's lips, and you see as he lights up in the area where it's lit, all that dust is purple. And so for those that are not immune to disease, please make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't think my subclass allows me to now.
Let me check the spells that I have prepared.
Hey, as long as it's not neomorphic motes, I'm not too worried. That's a really bad disease.
I don't have detect poison and disease anymore. Sorry.
I just froze everybody on accident. I minimized stuff.
Could he get disease?
Oh yeah,
it's not immune.
Well, he's a robot, so logically disease shouldn't affect him.
Yeah, he's what's his face is immune to disease.
Stormbreaker?
Yep, what's his face? I'll remember his name eventually.
Just remember Thor's ass.
Okay. So all set that, that's our Stormbreaker. So all set. As far as you know, you're good. Iihane, as far as you know, you're good. Azrar, where's yours? Oh, there it is. As far as you know, you're good. As far as you know.
Yeah.
And Azrar, especially with that 32 you rolled in an investigation, the one thing you seem to notice is that there is, as you kind of like walk around towards its front, it goes towards another cave spot here, and you see a large spike, roughly about the length of your arm or so, embedded.
A large spike.
Spike embedded into the wall. Purple covering it as well. Purple dust.
Oh God, is this gonna be a fucking Apex Nergigante?
I would never. Now,
Oh,
Rune or
God, is
Apex,
it-
completely
That's
different
a
story.
fucking lie.
Is it the monstrous hybrid that Legendary joked about?
Oh, my head.
Oh God.
That wasn't Nergy Gore.
Yeah, a Gore Gigante.
Yeah. The Gore Gigante.
This is stupid.
Oh, no.
I'm
I
gonna
don't like
pull-
any of what's happening right now.
I'm
By the
gonna
way,
try and like pull the spike out of the surface.
Okay. As you grab it, it does disturb some of the dust that's on it. You continue to pull.
I'm gonna mouth and continue to pull with the other
That's
hand.
definitely how viruses
I
work.
will-
Covering your mouth with your
I
hand
will
definitely
walk
works.
over there and just like shove Azrar back and pull out the
Yeah.
spike.
So you pull out the spike. It's roughly about arm's length or so. A couple feet, 2 feet, we'll say. Maybe 2 to 3 feet. As you pull it out, it's sharp. Give me a nature check, everybody.
Yeah. And after we all get a decent look at it, it's going in a bag of holding. I'll kind of go through my bags and take stuff out of one to make sure that's it's going to be able to be isolated in its
Mhm.
own bag. And I'm putting it in there, and I'll just look at all set and go, we can study this later. We need to not be here as little as possible.
So all set, Azrar. Looking at it, it looks basically like a Nergigante spike.
5.
Uh-huh.
Basically.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I swear to God.
You literally see it slowly start to grow, like it just kind of a little bit before it goes into the bag. Like you have like certain distance to kind of like elongate slightly more, before you get it fully in there.
Oh,
So is it a fertilized spike, perhaps? Because remember, the spikes are
Yeah,
also how they reproduce.
Is how they reproduce, but it requires a lot of bioenergy, and obviously it didn't eat this Renoplos, and you don't see any other corpses around.
Well, it requires that it ate a lot of, that it's consumed a lot of bioenergy before the spike broke off.
Right.
Because then the spike gets saturated.
Looking around, there's no
too bad it's now
signs
in a-
of any kind of fight in the area, from what you can see.
It's also too bad that it's now in an alternate dimension that is also a vacuum. So
Yeah, well, that'll be something to study when we get back to Poke Village.
yeah.
Because I swear to God, if Aaron decided to just go ahead and make the fucking hybrid in his free time just to torture us, without like Legendary or anyone like using money to request it.
I feel personally attacked right now.
I mean, you did make the chaotic Giganos,
I did.
So
He would never
Thank you.
do something like that.
To be fair, me
Why?
and Legendary have been really messing, like trying to get hybrid monsters in here by requesting them. So,
Can I?
Go through my dice.
If it's a fertilized spike, I'm gonna perform alchemical experiments on it.
I shall have my
Oh.
own pet nerd gigante. Wait a minute. In Riders, they come from eggs, but in
This
regular
definitely
D&D,
isn't
they
like
come from spikes.
freaking
in Riders,
Squabbles.
it's wrong.
No, in Riders, it's just a Nergigante that spikes pierce through the egg, and you think you're hatching it from an egg, but really the spike is just inside, absorbing all of the previous inhabitant.
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
a fucking cuckoo, because cuckoos, like the real life bird will like pick out other eggs from a nest and lay their egg in it so that they like parasite get their egg raised.
Shocking shit. All right, and yeah, with that, like,
Parasitic birds are weird.
realistically, with that last detail of you guys like seeing this, putting that in there, going, "What the fuck is this?" We'll investigate later. We gotta get the fuck out of here. We're gonna call it the stream and give you experience and do all that stuff.
Woo!
Hey,
I love XP.
I'm
Oh.
terrified that 19 is not a success.
We'll never know, or will we?
Well, we will know.
Yeah, I can, when we sleep, I can change my spells and
I'll
Take
just ask. If I start
detect
getting
poison
sick,
and disease.
If I start getting sick, I'll just ask all that to save us. Because if I'm getting sick, everybody but Erus is.
Right.
Yeah, I will be immediately the first chance we get to change prepared spells will be changing to detect poison and disease.
Oh, as a heads up to you, Erus, if you end up with anything that curses you, I do have remove curse as a prepared now.
Yeah, cool. I'm not.
Oh, that would have been so good to use. I forgot that Azrar was cursed. Damn it.
Yeah. I would have just unequipped his armor. What? I would have unattuned him.
The opportunity was there, and I forgot. You each get 6,250 experience.
Ooh.
6,000 what?
250. Oh, by the way, the plus stuff messes up right now if you type in the experience thing.
I just realized.
Yep, I just
That's
tried
why
it.
I just manually type in what I
This is
what
the-
were we at, Whistle?
What?
I got
What
you.
were we at?
We were at 175,734.
734. Yeah.
And plus 734 plus. Okay, you already got it. Never mind.
18. Oh fuck. 181984.
It's like that the pluses are not working.
Yeah, shit's all
Hey,
weird.
I never used the pluses because they didn't work for me anyways.
Well, just because you had it shitty doesn't mean the rest of us need to.
Oh, man.
Love you, Whistle, but don't wish suffering onto us.
So,
just because you had it.
Yeah. So, for those watching, thank you guys for watching. We'll be back on the 25th for the next episode of Team Maizutsune and the Black Narcogantes, which aired earlier today. We will see how the rest of this little journey goes through this mountainous area onto Poke Village to turn in some blood and get some reward money and experience, because experience is always fun. If you like what I do, go to my Patreon, patreon.com/Amellwind, where you can get the Monster Hunter Monster Manual and the Guide to Monster Hunting for free in the bio section of the page. I am currently doing some heavy formatting and getting ready to add the Sunbreak monsters to the Monster Hunter Monster Manual. But currently it's available early access to all HR3 or up patrons. And I had fun today. This was a fun fight. It was definitely a fun little challenge with the lava and everything else.
Could have been way worse.
Oh man,
but I had fun.
Erus diving into lava. I love it. It was great.
My cousin time in a non-Monster Hunter game, my cousin used that same creature.
Yeah.
But one of the players spoke Draconic and talked their way past it, like not fighting. There's no sorry.
Our bad, bro. All right. Well, either way, thank you guys for watching. We will see you next time in 2 weeks. Have a good one.